All right. This is Comic Burrito, a podcast. I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
I'm Nick.
And we're live. Yay!
Yay.
Milk, lemonade, I guess. What? What did I miss?
We were just talking about how you're back. Somebody else said you need a clothespin.
Oh, to block it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds comfy.
Just know if we're ever late, just know it's Todd's fault.
That seems right.
Uh-oh, now I hear playback.
Oh.
It's not me, I turned my sound off.
Okay. We're good.
All my sounds comes out of these. So
Whoopsie doozle.
That's fine.
I'm like, I hear me, but I'm not talking, right?
That's not right. That's not how things work.
Oh.
I'm excited to hear about how there's something technical still going wrong.
I think it's good. I think last week was a fluke.
Yeah.
Was it last week?
It was last week.
Dude, I can't keep track of days or anything right now.
If anybody has on only one stream. Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah. One stream.
3 dudes, one
we
stream.
Did it.
I thought 4 streams would get us more viewers if everybody could just watch all 4 streams.
Open a bunch of tabs.
Yeah, that'd be great. Come on, guys. We need your support for this thing we're doing.
Things.
Yeah.
Step 1, viewers.
Yep.
Step 2, not
Hours.
sure. Step 3, profit.
Yeah. If anybody has an idea for a non-crunchy snack, I would love input because all I have is crunchy snacks.
I had a ton of nachos. You can just eat just a block of cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like biscuits, cheesy biscuits.
Fancy
Cheesy biscuits, not just cheese or biscuits, cheesy biscuits.
Yeah.
If
combo.
you dip the cookie in milk, then it won't be loud.
Oh man. Or just get chewy ones.
It might be like Slurpee though.
I'm fine with Slurpee. I think Slurpee works on a live stream, but a Crunchy doesn't.
I think Slurpee is worse than Crunchy. Unless it's like this
ASMR.
ASMR variant.
Yeah. That's what we're just gonna do now. ASMR burrito.
Oh God.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Comic Burrito, a podcast.
ASMR video. This is a Comic Burrito ASMR video.
Oh, I'm so chilly.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Also, as Kane Paul says, a burrito is technically not crunchy.
Oh, what if I put Fritos in it?
Well,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Well, don't do that.
But I like Fritos in my burrito. We should be Frito Burrito Comics, a podcast. Because that makes sense.
That could be when you go solo.
I'm just going to be the symbol of a burrito. The podcaster formerly known as Todd, and my symbol is just a burrito.
Your podcaster formerly known as I'm Todd.
Yes, now I'm a burrito.
3-day-old veggie trays. The non-crunch version of celery.
Yes. It's just floppy celery.
Ugh.
Yeah. Not to be
celery.
confused with.
Floppy cop! Boop, 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 boop. Thanks, Comic Book Poser. I appreciate that. I liked your interview, too. It was great.
Yeah. I think the 3 people that you had on there were.
That was a cool book, right?
Uh-oh. I lost Cole. Did you lose Cole?
Oh yeah, he's all like.
Yeah, he's puckering. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, guys.
Well,
He's
I'm
in-
making fun of your face.
He was in pucker mode.
We didn't do anything with your.
Cole is a little quiet compared to Nick and Todd. Unfortunately, I can only affect the 2 of them, not just Cole. So Cole needs to speak the fuck up.
My mic up.
Or that.
Yeah, I have. I got my. This is my first time using the Bluetooth.
The actual thing is I can control both of them, and I've turned Cole way down.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
all
like
the way
almost off.
He's just a whisper.
And then over the next hour, his brightness is going to just slowly
Yes.
go to black.
And then I snap and he's gone.
We'll fix it.
yeah, we'll fix it. Yeah, I'll snap him in post. But no, comic book poster. I really appreciated that interview. The whoever was T in that seemed really intelligent and charming. The other guy seemed fine.
What are you talking about now?
Comic book posters interview.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I think C.
You didn't see our interview with him?
Yeah, so we can all agree
You're a
that
bad
Adam
person.
was the worst.
Yes. Yeah, we can, because he can't back it up at all.
It's like, well, I know that might be considered me.
Oh no, that's not the right side. It's all mirrored.
Oh, hold on.
So did you guys get anything in the mail?
I didn't. This
I
is
didn't get anything in the.
this is my first mailless.
I didn't get anything in the mail.
I got
but
some
didn't have
digitals.
I didn't have any pulls, so I was like, but I want to buy some comics, so I didn't grab this Black Label book when it first came out because it was like, ooh, 7 of them.
Yeah.
But I knew Comic Signal had like a bunch of them on the shelf, so it was like, I'll wait, and then when there's a week when there's nothing, I'll grab them. So I got the first 4 of the 7, and I am really glad that I got them.
I've been reading more
like it a lot.
about that, and it seems definitely up my alley.
If you like Criminal Minds, True, like I was reading the first one and I'm like, this is like a season of True Detective. So like it's not really spoiler. The like spin of it is basically that Joker is like a serial killer, and Harley is like the detective cop that's like hunting him down. So so if you're into, like, even if you're not into Batman and stuff, if you're into like serial killer and like CSI type stuff like that, it's really good.
What are those, like $7 an issue?
I think there's, hold on, because I got to take the. They are a little bit cheaper than the other ones because they're a little bit smaller. They are $5.99.
Oh, okay. Because I was kind of thinking maybe that might be a good one to trade weight, because all of those have came out in hardcovers that are pretty sweet and I think are slightly cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cheaper than buying all of them.
I attempted, but this was also when I was reading. There was a week where I was just reading so much. I went through. I caught up on Harleen at the same time as I tried to then go into that, and I just couldn't get into it. I think because I just got off of Harleen, and it's a very different style, and it's a very different approach to it. It's so different. And I loved Harleen so much.
Harleen is like a love story to the character, where this is like a new spin, like a new take on it. Yeah.
So I didn't get into it then, but I wanted to come back and revisit it. So I'm excited now that I'm like detached from Harley Quinn.
After time, it's good. I've heard some people. I talked to some people on Twitter and stuff that were like, the art. Nobody doesn't like the art. The art is like hyper realistic and it's super cool. It switches. The story keeps track of time using color. So there's black and white stuff and colored stuff.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
The art is amazing, and I have had some people say they didn't like the story, but each their own. If you don't like CSI, Criminal Minds type stuff, then it's probably not the book for you.
The Mentalist.
That's what it is.
Do you remember when that 4th issue came out? Because I know we were talking about it. I thought it came out next week.
But the 4th issue was. I think it was the first week. So it's 3 weeks ago. Okay. I think it was the first week that DC shipped new comics. I think that was one of them. It might have been the second week, but.
Joker Killer Smile is amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I think we all read it. I mean, I know Nick and I will probably put Lemire in our top like 3, and I would.
He's my top 1. So, yeah. I love that book. The only thing I don't like about Killer Smile is that there was only 3 issues, and the 4th tie-in isn't out yet, and there's no more planned. So I'm kind of
top 3 / top 1.
Huh?
It's your top 3 and your top 1.
He would be in my top 3. Yeah, I don't know.
Right for writer, yeah.
I'm gonna get any book he releases.
You
Except
said yours was John's already before, I thought.
I would. The only thing that I'm gonna say is I don't like him as much
I mean-
in the superhero space. I guess I like all his
Okay.
independent stuff. I'll
That's fine.
100%
I don't
buy
like
all of it.
superhero stuff as much, so I wouldn't have as much superhero stuff in my top. So
Yeah, for
That's fair.
superhero stuff, I put John's towards the top. For
I'd have Snyder on my top.
yeah, he would be in my top 3. Snyder, Johns, and
Tinian.
yeah, probably
Tinian's sneaky. Cole and I were talking, or maybe
his
we were all talking about
his
it the other day.
DC run is
It's
Detective
yeah,
Comics.
you don't like notice it, and then you start looking through your books and stuff, and you're like, this guy's name is on like all this.
He's
stuff.
all over the place.
Just peppered throughout. Yeah.
Yeah, Tomasi's kind of the same way. I was
Mhm.
looking at all
Yep.
the Blackest Night books because I have a ton of them, and he's just on all or the Brightest Day. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he did half.
No, yeah, he was Brightest Day. He came after.
And like, there's just
It's
a
so
ton of stuff
solid.
with him in there. Yeah. But one thing I ended up getting is these prints.
What? Boop, 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 boop.
So I got this Hulk,
That's nice.
and then I got this Swamp Thing one,
Yeah.
Very nice.
just to add into the office.
Are you
There's
showing?
another
Are
one.
you showing the third?
Do you want to see what the third is?
I mean, it's a surprise for me too. So
Okay, yeah. So this is the third. I got this for when we get back to doing it
studio recording.
together. And it's
Yeah.
Hero Gallery. He had 2 of them. There was one that was in color and one that wasn't. And I thought the black and white one looked a lot cooler.
That
I like
that
the
looks
board of
way cool.
owls up here,
I love it.
and I like
Oh, yeah.
you know, right
Uh-huh.
here. It's just kind of like, yeah. I was blown away. It was funny too because I bought I bought an original piece and I bought those, and I bought those 2 weeks later, and they showed up before the original. But it's also the original I didn't realize is coming from Canada, so I would assume Canada through quarantine is going to be very terrible.
Yeah.
I think the border's shut down.
Oh, then maybe
I don't
that-
know if
Might be a while.
Well, it's like
it might. I don't know if it's just for. It might just be people in general. But I read somewhere because it was a Canadian posting like, "Oh shoot, the Americans can't come over for another 20 days."
So, okay, so things can come over, but people can't. So I like the idea. I know this isn't how it would be, but I do like the idea of semi-trucks having to, like, the drivers have to, like, ditch it. Like, they're, like, going down the road, and they're like, "Wah!" And then the semi-truck has to go, and then an American driver has to, like, jump in and take it
It,
the
like,
rest of the
goes
way.
in.
Yeah. Well, I imagined it going slow. You could jump
Yeah,
in.
no.
They drop it down to
It's going
5 and
Yeah. And then just coast it down, and then they come in. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it.
Maybe you have to be a Canadian American.
You need the dual citizenship.
You need the dual citizenship, so it's a high-paying job.
Right? Yeah, you're gonna do well for a while. Oh yeah, I have a background that I need to put up.
Anything else? A comic book poser. I'm just thinking about what he said with the also a good Black Label book. All the Black Label books, in my opinion, have just been like I would drop everything but Black Label would be the last stuff. Nice.
Oh, am I Lindsay Lohan? Hell yeah.
No,
Or, no.
you're Amanda Seyfried or whatever.
Well, I can tell the weather, so.
Mm-hmm.
I also got like weird and bought a bunch of random like low key Batman books. So I got this is first Tim Drake.
Nice.
This is first
Oh,
Tim.
that's right. Yeah, you told me about that.
First him as a Robin. And then this is first I think Damien as a Robin.
Nice.
I'm just slowly like building my Batman collection, and I just figure like stuff like that
Got to
is-
start somewhere. Yeah.
well, and like those keys are never gonna actually go down in price. Like,
Right. But they're not like Holy Grail, break the bank either.
yeah, like the first Tim Drake as Robin, I bought at a buy it now for $1.99, and it's in fairly good condition. I mean, it's
Nice.
at least a 7, you know. So, I mean, granted, it's like a 90s-ish book, so you can probably find it in a 9.5 or higher. But I don't really care. I'm not gonna send them to get graded or anything.
So just in terms of inspiration for this, because you guys took this in stride, I thought of this when Comic Book Poser with his interview where like they don't shit on books, but they will shit on each other. He didn't say it like that because he's
Yeah.
he's a nicer writer than that. But I was just like, yeah, we're mean girls. I mean, they are mean to people outside of it too, but they're also really mean to each other. And this is the first thing I thought of because it's a famous trio that shits on each other.
So Kane had kind of asked. So this is Batman. What is it? 436. This is the first Tim Drake.
Nice.
And then Batman 442. This is the first Tim as Robin.
But not first Tim.
No, so these are the two consecutive firsts.
Because first Tim, I'm assuming, is much more expensive.
Well, this is the first Tim. This is the first one as a Robin suit.
Is first Tim more expensive than first Robin?
I think this one I spent like $4 or $5 on. They're like loosely. I was looking at I don't know if you guys have seen the Key Collectors app. It's kind of like that one. I
used to buy
I can look
comics
at 'em real
via
quick.
that app. I used to like pull that app up and be like, do I want to buy any of these?
Technically, the first Tim as Robin in High is worth more than the first Tim.
Cool. That's interesting.
But like they're both low $1, mid $2, high $7 to $10. And then the weird thing is, apparently his new costume, which is Batman 457, is worth more in the mid-grade level. So who knows? I don't really understand how these things work, but
Oh my goodness. Yeah. The Tales to Astonish Submariner, yeah, that's going to be expensive.
yeah, and even I kind of like Black Adam character, and I was just looking up first Black Adam, and that came out in I didn't realize Black Adam's like that old, and I was like, nope, forget it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've just kind of been looking at that for people that it's hey, I kind of like it. I don't know, I was telling Nick too, I have the first Kite Man appearance that I ended up getting in a pretty low grade for $5 on eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, but if anyone has a low grade that book for $5, I'll take it right now. That's still a great. What is that? It's a
Cole does.
Pulled up on eBay.
It's 133, and it's
Batman
the
133.
third appearance of Bat-Mites.
It's the first, isn't it? I think it's the first.
Well, it's the first
appearance
Kite
of-
Man, third of
Bat-Mite.
Bat-Mites. I thought it was, but I was just looking back at it.
No. Batman 133 is the first appearance of Bat-Mite, and then Kite Man is a minor character in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's also his first appearance, but it's because of Bat-Mite that it's everybody. I'm looking at a 2.0 for $75.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing because of Harley, it might have went up in price. Because I got it literally, when the Tom King book came out. I think it's Batman 6, where you see the Kite Man. Hell yeah! I literally bought it directly after that. I needed to have this book.
Yeah.
I bought an old collection, and I've finally been sorting it. But I really like these Mike Mignola Batman covers that apparently I had that I didn't even realize they were him. I just saw, I think it was, this one. You see this devilly looking guy, and I was like, that looks like Hellboy stuff. I mean, I'm gonna go back and read some of this, but I've just been trying to start getting big runs of Batman because
Nice.
he's obviously my favorite.
I've been
What?
kind of keeping my eye out for a decent collection of just Batman that I could just buy for $100 or something, and just because I want to just start with just a big thing. If there's some holes that I have to fill in and stuff, that's fine, but I'm just kind of looking for just a bulk start.
Yeah, and
I'd love to get New 52. I'd love to just kind of fill that in and stuff.
What's your price on New 52?
that's the thing.
I don't know, man. It's all over the place.
Man,
I'd sell mine for the right price.
I've been I have all the keys from New 52, so it's 1, maybe 10, I think, and 24 are the only keys that are kind of important.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I've been going to I mean, granted, there were some smaller cons, but it's like you find people trying to sell the new 52 books, and they're selling for $6-7 a pop for like middle tier stuff. We're not even talking Court of Owls, like, and it's just like what? And like
yeah,
I'll
I
even
see
like
some people
try
that
and
are pricing
offer-
it way too high, and I get that there's some books in there that are decent, but there's a lot of dollar books in that run too.
Mm-hmm. How many books are in that run?
52. And I have like 1 through 10.
You're wrong.
20.
You're wrong.
52, though.
You're wrong. There's 53 because there's a number 0.
Does
Yeah.
that even count?
How would it not count?
I mean, I guess there's technically annuals too. There's at least 2 or 3.
There's, I think,
But
3, 2.
that's the thing I hate about the annuals too. They don't count them in the actual runs and like.
Kind of-
CLZ.
Because
Because Batman Annual Volume 2 is different run than Batman Volume 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that listing right there because that's only at 99 cents.
Hey,
But, I mean,
I would not sell mine for 99 cents.
No, I know. It's not the whole run; it's just a chunk.
Hey, I wouldn't sell any of the single ones for 99 cents.
No, I think like the first arc of new like the Court of Owls and stuff. I think is like $60 for the singles, somewhere around there. I've seen like the first 2 arcs for like around 100-ish.
Oh my god. I just realized I've been trying to figure out what the burn book is, and I'm like, is
Yeah,
there a
it's the
book?
book-
It's from the Mean Girls.
yeah.
Son of a shit. I was like, I haven't heard of Burn Book. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that is. It's from Mean Girls. I love it.
Kane Paul, you kind of asked about Batman 457. That is the debut of his new Robin costume, which
Squeaky.
the mid-grade level is better than the lower grade level. You just kind of mentioned that. And also I'm getting all my information from the Key Collectors app, which isn't maybe the best. Also, I'm a cool mom.
Yeah.
That's how we get the viewers.
I'm trying to figure out what my eBay password is right now.
ABC123 exclamation point.
Well, I had like a first Jason Todd that I was looking at, but people want way more than that one's even worth.
Hey, Jason Todd's the best Robin. Shut up.
Well, right,
Oh,
but
I think
like
I found it.
the cover kind of isn't that cool for
Did
that one. It's
you
like,
say right? Do you think Jason Todd's the best Robin? I was trying to ruffle feathers. I wasn't ready for agreeance. Holy shit. Do we need to rate? Wah, wah, wah. I wish we had graphics like rating alert, rating alert, rating alert. Who's everyone's favorite Robin? And
I mean,
new White Claw.
so it's
Robins?
him,
Favorite Robin?
but like as a person, probably Jason.
No, just who's your favorite Robin? As a
Right.
person, the guy without a soul.
Like I like him as like I like Red Hood and that stuff.
But that's not Robin.
Exactly.
He's not Robin then.
Yeah, so I'd probably say Tim just because he's like the computer dude and he's like the only one that's like, I want to do other stuff.
I want to do other things too.
Yeah, Dad.
I mean, we know that this is Starro, so.
Jaro doesn't count. We're gonna go with
Jaro doesn't count
because because it's too easy. It's mine too. We can't include. It's too easy. It's like taking out Batman the Animated Series. Nick Rocks 42069 is hell's for sure his password.
Damn it! Now I gotta change.
Yeah, to Nick Rocks 42069 exclamation point.
Exclamation! Yeah, I gotta add the exclamation.
Yeah, then it's secure.
You need the one.
Now you'll
character.
never figure it out.
Nope. Yeah.
I could
And if you
literally.
do, I'll change it to a question mark.
Yeah.
All my
Nick
passwords are-
Nick Rocks question mark 42069
Exclamation!
exclamation point. Sneaky. So who's your favorite Robin? Batman shirt guy.
So I've never really been that big of a Robin fan
Then it should be very easy to just choose one.
in general. So Dick Grayson, because I've never really read a whole lot of like Jason Todd or Tim or I don't hate Damien. He's fine, but I've never been
I'm gonna
sure
beat you
about-
up. You're my nemesis.
Hey you. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just go with Dick. I like Dick.
I think the hard thing about
I like the hard thing is the first thing he says.
well, no, the hard thing about Damien is that I think
The hard thing about Dick. The hard thing about Dick is that he's just kind of hard.
Well, no, with Damien, it's very writer dependent on whether or not he's gonna be good, because I feel like a lot of people put him in the trope of just like
That's everybody.
whiny little boy.
But that's everybody.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, he's arguably the best
Are you saying-
writer of them all, isn't he?
I like
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I like your hot take that it's up to the writer to make the character good.
Yep.
Wow. The insights. Can you write a book about comic book writing, please?
Well, I think that it's
You can tell
easier
'cause the way it
than
is.
Other ones, okay.
This hero is good.
I want it to be like replay. So here, cheers, guys.
Oh, I could go. get
Cheers,
mine.
man.
My-
I fit right in with you. You got a red Solo cup. I got a fucking White Claw. Classy Scotch drinking motherfucker. Yeah, Pickle's Cage.
Scotch out of a pickleless.
It is Pickle's Cage. Man, I got that without even reading it. That's great. I couldn't read it.
Oh, well, you can see the face.
Yeah, exactly. But I named it right. I'm pleased.
Yeah. Also, everyone in the chat, I know that Sam said he likes Damien. Let us know how you guys feel about the Robin thing too. Just want to see like who's actually right. But what do you think, Todd?
Thank you.
Well,
Fucking
you
hell.
kind of said
Nobody cares.
Jason into the segue.
I did
so
not.
don't know if you-
I said I was joking about him being the best, and then you agreed, and I was like, whoa. Because I like Red Hood.
Yeah.
Jason Todd as a Robin was a whiny asshole. My God.
I love him in Titans though.
My God.
Just like I'm a dickhead. I'm riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm so badass. Ugh.
I might have read. Is he the one that steals Bruce Wayne's like hubcaps?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I did read that little bit of it, so I have read some. but
If I say,
that's about all I read.
I want to say Stephanie Brown just to see if we have any people who really hate social justice warriors.
No, she's a
was
Mary
Dark Knight
Sue.
Return though, right?
What?
No. Who was in Dark Knight Returns? Or Dark Knight? Who was that one?
Oh, the
Because she's
ginger,
spoiler, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie Brown spoiler, yeah.
It's really between Dick because I just love Dick. I can't get enough of Dick. Dick is like everything that I like.
Dick in the morning.
Yeah.
Dick in the afternoon.
I could
Dick all night.
just look at Dick all day long. And it would
You
just
just never get tired.
I never get tired of Dick. It can get like a little old sometimes, and you kind of want like something else. But then
Sure.
but then Dick just turns into something else, and you're just like, man, this other Dick, like the blacker Dick,
You know-
when he gets all black. I really like Black Dick when he's just has when he's all black. You know what I'm talking about? There's a little
Night-
blue.
it's
Yeah.
called Night One.
Yeah, that's it.
Or like when he
Man,
just becomes like
I-
CIA Dick.
Yeah. Gumshoe Dick. But it.
Carrie is the Dark
Okay,
Knight.
cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Sam. Thanks, Sam.
You say Harry Dick?
Carrie Dick.
Carrie Dick.
No, Carrie. I don't. Carrie, no last name. I don't know her last name.
Carrie, no last name.
You were segueing into a second, so who's the second?
I was, but I can't get away from Dick. It would be Tim. Would be the other one because I like the techie guy. I can't help it.
Yeah, and that's the same for me. It's just like I like computer.
Hey, I can hack real good, Dad.
Yeah. Or like I mean I would say like Kinian's run where like it's mostly like
Tynan.
sure whatever. When he's doing the detective run and there's like all the Tim stuff like
Mhm.
those man that run was killer. Like I still think Nick you need to like if you like this guy I think that I don't know that's my favorite run.
And I like.
I plan on when
I-
I get bored, I'm just gonna start reading Tinian that I haven't.
And I really like the new 52 run of Teen Titans with when Tim is in it because
Okay.
Dick is Black Dick
Yeah.
in New 52.
talking Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys have the 5-parter Robin?
No.
What's 5-parter?
It's not worth very much. It was Robin. The title of the comic was Robin, and there's like 5
I have
issues.
a ton of them.
No,
Like
there's
for
5 issues.
No, there's only
Like-
5.
When
Well,
did they come
how
out?
many copies?
Yeah,
do you
he
have?
got.
When are we talking about though?
Don said that he really needs these, and they're all the same cover, but there's 5 issues of
Yeah,
each.
oh man, these are going to be worth a lot of money.
Is it like the 90s stuff with the hollow card of Joker in the
No,
middle?
no.
Okay. Because I have a lot of that stuff in a box of stuff I'm selling.
I think I've seen that.
The guy who survived cancer in the Seth Rogen movie. That's rough. 50-51 is a great movie, but
That's
damn.
Robin, yeah.
That's Robin. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Levitt, yeah.
Levitt,
He-
yeah.
He was a
but-
great. He was good. I would have liked Nolan to be like. I know I said I wouldn't do more, but I'm gonna do one more. I think it would have been cool.
Nick, I think here are some covers you might like. Here are some detective.
Oh, yeah.
covers.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's neat. At this point, I'll buy trades.
The best detective
Yeah, I just have them.
the
Yeah,
best
like-
Yeah.
the best Detective Comics
At this
cover
point, I'll read them on.
the best Detective Comics cover was in the New 52. Wait, it might have been Rebirth. When did they do the horizontal one when Tynan was writing it? That was great.
Well, that was he was writing it
That was
in Rebirth.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, it's
Oh,
half of
That's
Batman
one
one
of
like
us.
it's
that.
half of what I said.
I don't know if he had one. I mean, I guess I don't remember that, but I can check it.
Check it out. Oh, I remember Thumbs. Thumbs was good. Did either of you guys read Thumbs yet?
I bought the first issue, and
You saw a robot and didn't read
well,
it?
no, Sherry was into it, but I never actually read it.
It's good.
Fucking robots.
Is there actual robots in that book?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I
It's
don't
all
know.
like AI. It's all like AI. It's like a futuristic Hunger Games,
That's
like a Ready Player One and Hunger Games kind of.
uh-oh.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there you go.
I was just showing the Robin, but now it's not on the right screen.
Well,
Oh
I
no,
see
well,
it,
it's just
so-
that. Yeah.
No, it won't show for everybody else.
Oh.
All right, so that was the
This is
Robin
really
cover.
Weird for us.
Yeah, it's weird for everybody.
Well, yeah. Now they're gonna see the weirdness.
Yeah, but
It's
that's
really
the
funny 'cause
Robin. That's the
I've
Robin
seen a lot of
series that
that.
was like 5 long.
Yeah, I mean, I did not see that one. What was, oh, I like your back. I love the background of just like flower petals and rocks.
That's
Did
a
you take that picture?
I took that picture. It was from my backyard.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Pretty.
It's what I actually do when I'm not doing this.
This live show brought to you by Todd Reed Photography.
It really is.
Todd Reed.
It really
Not
is.
that Todd Reed.
No, not the
Not
Todd.
that- no, not that one.
There's a famous Ludington, Michigan photographer named Todd Reed who makes a lot more money than I do. But this podcast is really brought to you by T. Reed Photo and Design. Because that's why I have all the stuff. What?
I thought you were bringing him attention. I was
No,
like,
that's mine. That's me. That's why I have all of the equipment.
Can you slightly read what this hat says?
Bring it closer. If you're gonna do a
Zoom by
plug,
the colors.
yeah, it doesn't like it. Too hard. This broadcast brought to you by White Claw and Bells.
Well, the
And
Patagonia.
Kirkland
belt.
Scotch.
Yes.
And hey,
Hey
if you
guys,
like Al
send us money
Capone,
or,
this is his
or free
favorite
booze.
whiskey.
What's funny is
Supposedly.
nice. What's funny is I was drinking Two Hearted before I switched to White Claw because I'm trying to watch my figure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely pro White Claw, but like the hard thing is like it's just a
don't think
beer.
I've ever had a White Claw.
Dude, it's I didn't until before I haven't had the quarantine until quarantine. Fuck.
You haven't ever, yeah, White Claw.
I haven't had a White Claw until quarantine happened, and I just tried it out. Holy shit, it's so good.
I mean, if you like LaCroix, they're like better LaCroix.
Yeah, if they could just take the alcohol off, I would drink White Claw non-alcohol and then transition to alcoholic White Claw. It'd be great. My whole day could just be this.
Sorry, I have all these Facebook messages.
Yeah, one of my
coming
old,
through. I need to get this one closed.
One of my old, one of my D&D players, he like would just bring like a White Claw party pack, and it was like, well, you're DM and have as many as you want. Now, like, don't twist my arm. We're
Right?
my house.
This
I can
is-
have as many of these.
This is how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Did Cave Studios do a Tomahawk?
So I do have a Tomahawk. I'm pretty sure it's an image book, but I have it. I can actually get it real quick. I don't know where
I have not heard of Mad Cave Studios. Can
It is
someone
an image book.
fill that? Uh-oh. I just did a bad thing.
What'd you do?
I just did a
Oh,
bad
turn
thing.
off.
Also, look, no pants.
Oh, thank God. I almost turned my VPN on.
Oh, I turned my VPN off midstream because that was right when I had the weirdness. so I'm
Holy
thinking-
shit. Yeah, but mine has a kill switch. So we would be interrupted.
I have no idea where I.
Holy shit. Mad Cave Comics. Click, click, clack, clack. Clickety clack.
What's Mad Cave Comics?
That's what I'm looking at. It's comics with a mad twist.
Ooh.
Who just talked about this? Fucking
Oh.
comic book poser. You know I'll just buy shit. What the fuck, man?
This is what a tomahawk is.
I
Donnie Cates.
a
Definitely
tomahawk.
An image book.
Dude, that's dope.
Oh, yeah, a tomahawk, right? And so this is actually, I sent this to my buddy Dave.
Fuck.
Bought it, who is the author of Beyond the Demon and the Sea. But check this out. It's like a Donnie Cates comic book or tattoo art book.
Sweet. That's cool.
Yeah, I saw
Uh-oh.
this and I was like, yo, dude, check
They
it out.
have bundles. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Bundles of what?
Oh god. They have bundles of all their comic. Oh no.
But I don't think that that's Mad Labs. I think it's just Image, right?
No, it's Mad
Drop
Mad
a
Cave
link in the comments.
Mad
How
Cave
does it-
Studios. MadCaveStudios.com.
Oh. Well, this is an Image book.
Well,
Drop
Unless
a
that's
link.
like
Chuck.
a thing like, what's it called?
hey, Sam.
Oh, it
are
is
you
actually.
are you taking a shot by saying your wife loves White Claw, or you're just commenting that?
I mean, they're
Like, oh,
delicious.
yeah, my little girl likes those.
My 9-year-old girl loves White Claw. She drinks 12 a day.
Oh, yeah, that's what my gerbil drinks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I weaned my kid off of that with that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, straight from the teat to the white.
Right to the White Claw. Because it's the same thing, basically.
It
Whatever.
was basically like a one motion, just to like.
Just a White Claw. Yep. This Mad Cave stuff looks dope. Battle Cats. Oh my
Is
god.
it Matt? I'll Google it.
Over the Ropes. They have a wrestling comic.
Oh,
They have-
it does look tight.
They have a wrestling comic.
Yeah, I
Mad Cave Studios. Is that what you're Yeah, that's it.
Oh, they have free number ones? Sweet. Oh, Over the Ropes, and it's coming out in a graphic novel, so I can get it that way. Because I can trade weight this independent stuff. I try to.
So also, Todd, do you remember these?
Oh my god, yes.
Should I open it and see
that's-
what cover I have?
You should. Please
This is
do
from
it.
Wonder Woman. I
Awesome.
opened all my Batman. I
Dude.
just, like,
Oh my god,
stuff.
this is a thing. All right, everybody, heads up. He might
Do
make.
it so you
He,
can see it.
he made my, he. You could make some money here, man.
Well, right, exactly. It could be tight.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that was,
not. It's not worth more unopened.
No,
no.
No.
Well,
You never.
the odds are too
It's
low.
like a Schroeder's comic.
Schrodinger's.
Schrodinger's comic.
Yeah.
You knew what I meant.
I did. That's why I corrected you.
Bam.
oh.
Boom,
also
roasted.
Like this. I
He's like, there's
this.
not even a comic in here. This is just.
It says "fuck you, Cole" in it. How did they do
Oh,
that?
Just kidding. They trick ya by doing this. I saw the blank whites.
He's
I
like,
don't-
what? What the hell? It's just a stack of
anything.
blank paper.
I like this cover. cool for kind of a weird Wonder Woman cover. I assume
It's
that.
Wonder Woman, and it's with Batman and Superman.
I mean, they were the Batman Superman things. They kind of came out. Oh, in case you missed it, they had the Batman Superman cereal.
I did miss it.
Okay.
But who does this kind
of?
of?
Okay. I don't want to get all like meh about stuff, but the fact that there's a Wonder Woman cover that just has Batman and Superman on it, that's fucking hilarious.
Because of that,
That's so funny. That's so funny. I love it.
Because it was funny, I bought all of these, and it was just like, oh, they're just in the bags, I guess. Well, I bought 2 of them because I'm a fucking idiot, and then I left one in the bag.
We can. Holy shit! Did we just agree on something, Cole?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, to be fair, the person who kind of got me into comic books again was like, variants are so hot right now. You got to get the variants. They're going to be worth more money. Little did I know he was pumping wrong information into my brain.
Yes, he was.
Variants should be worth more money, and they should be more limited. Otherwise, I don't understand what the point of them is.
Well, now it's just like, let's have 2 covers of every book. Let's make more money.
Yeah, because they're like, people are dumb. They'll buy all of these.
There's going to be some idiots that will buy one of each. They're going to buy the regular one and the variant. They're going to be so fucking stupid. Especially like new comic book readers, they don't know anything. They're just going to buy both of them.
Yeah, they don't know. We're going to make twice as much.
We're going to make so much money off of them. We're going to make so much money off of them.
Book. It's the same thing.
It's the
if
same
you buy
thing.
variant covers, and if you buy multiple covers, that's fine. It's fine. I don't.
Unless you're Cole, then it's dumb.
Unless you're cool.
Cole used to do
So
that.
there was a cover.
Unless you're Cole.
A fade variant, a normal variant.
I do love that Cole has just gotten to the point where he ignores us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just white noise.
Although, when Walking Dead was going, that was the one book that I would buy all the variant covers because they're so like random on ever doing variants. That it's
I'm getting
give me
a few
both
for
of them.
Death Metal. I'm getting a few for Death Metal 1. I can't help it. I'm gonna get at least 3 covers.
God.
I know.
You're probably gonna get the.
I hate myself for doing it, but I'm gonna do it.
I just don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's the same fucking insides. Do you guys actually collect comics to make money? Because that's a fool's errand. That's really dumb. You will not make money collecting comics.
The worst is that then if I really, really love it too, I'll buy the trade, which has all the variant covers in the back. So maybe I'll just buy the regular covers and then buy trades to get them. But
you know what else has all the variant covers? The goddamn fucking internet that you're getting the fucking covers from, so you know which ones you're ordering. You've already seen them all. What the fuck? You made me choke on a White Claw.
Does it support the artist at all?
Probably not.
No.
They probably make $150 drawing it, and you're spending so much money.
If Dustin Wynn does a
They probably
variant.
pay him a retainer.
Yeah, probably.
On a variant.
You know what this is? Oh my god, you know what this is? Do you remember? Hey, I just watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, so I can't. I'm going to do a Tobey Maguire reference. You buying this is it's the same thing where J. Jonah Jameson gives Peter Parker like $200 for a Spider-Man photo, and then he goes and makes like $100,000 off of printing it and making money off of the cover. That's what it is.
I mean, I would assume they have certain artists. Like, I mean, I would assume a guy like Jock makes a lot of money, but maybe not. I don't know.
But he makes it up front, and if they didn't do that, he would just make a cover.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the idea.
More for covers.
I'm okay with one variant cover. As soon as you do a bunch of them, I'm like, I hate you.
Yeah, I like to choose between the two. Strange Adventures is hard because they're like playing like they're
See,
doing 2 artists.
that's cool though. I think that's a good idea. That's how you do variants.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it makes it hard for me to decide which one I want, because it, like 99% of the time I'm going to force myself to buy my favorite one,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of anything. If it's something like a first appearance or something that people are freaking out about, then I'll consider buying the regular cover for the collection. And then if there's a really cool variant I want, I'll pick that up. But otherwise,
Sure. I hate it when there's like, here's 12 covers to choose from. Fuck y'all.
yeah,
like all the 80s or the 1000s.
Fuck.
Piss me off because there's so many good ones, and it's just like it was funny because like Dom was like, "Which Robin do you want?" Standard, normal.
Yep. No,
I went with Win because I didn't care.
Yeah.
my comic book provider, I told him that I like variants and I like really cool covers. So for special things, hit me up with the coolest cover. Otherwise, give me the standard cover.
Yeah, I was doing only variant, and then once like pretty much the
That's
wedding
a-
Batman bit me in the butt.
Yep.
I think it's cool that your guy like knows what you like enough to you're just like he's just like, Todd's gonna want this one.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it when it shows up and I'm like, ooh, that's dope.
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Look at that. It's a full fucking Green Lantern just like coming at the screen. Yeah. I appreciate that you like Something is Killing the Children. You can thank that guy
Yeah.
right there. Oh, nope, he moved. Oh, he's hard to hold there. Oh, he's hard to point to. He's moving right there. Because I was probably going to read it at some point, but Nick, like, dove head first and loved that.
Out, man.
Yeah, he fucking loved
Yeah.
it.
That's probably my favorite ongoing book right now.
That's not ongoing.
That's not. What's on? Well, I mean,
I
it's
know.
paused.
Everything's paused.
It's paused. He's Werther has shown pictures and stuff from the next. Like, there's more. It's coming. It's getting there.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I'm
like
excited.
That'd be another. It would be one that it would be one of my very last drops for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Look at that.
Oh, this.
There's
At first, Green Lantern.
1/3 of those guys are fucking assholes, though.
Oh yeah, this guy.
The worst.
I like your new background.
Thanks.
Definitely did not point to. I wish you guys just liked Guy. He's just dope. He's just a guy.
Did you say I
living his-
wish you guys liked guys?
Yeah, he did.
No. I said I wish you
Well,
liked
for the
Guy.
last time, we don't like you like that.
Yeah.
Just Guy. Just Guy.
It's okay.
The best Green Lantern. We can all agree.
How do I I can kick him out of here. That's so good, and he can't come
He's
back.
gone.
Yeah, he's just gone. I'm gonna go. He's gone.
Just mute him for a while.
Yeah, just for a little bit. He'll learn. There we go.
Oh.
It's meta.
Oh wow.
Kids are really into the meta now, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So I don't draw, but I just drew a picture while I was bored
Nick, is
earlier.
it's
and
6,
I
right?
think it's actually pretty good. What?
Something Killing the Children is at 6 now.
Yeah.
Because I have 6. I have 1 issue of it. And yeah, the first trade was Ooh, whoa. Where is that? Is that Tardy's?
That's Tardy's. That's from my photo shoot with them.
Nice.
Gobar.
Oh,
Yeah, I just drew-
Nick's got pajama pants on.
Oh, look at that. He's got a Spartan ass.
Which is funny.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
do.
actually using.
You know why? I said I posted on our Discord that this may be the last time that I am recognizable, and the reason is that because I've been working in the
Are you getting
woods on
plastic surgery?
disc golf. No, I have poison ivy.
Oh no.
Real
I
bad.
also
And it's-
get that.
It shows up on my arm and stuff first, and I have it like starting. So like probably in like 2 days, I'm gonna be like, bleh. So I might not go live next week, or I might. I don't know. We'll see.
Signed print-
It's really bad, and it also could just all of a sudden be fine.
You got a signed print of the Wilds? Nice. That's dope. That's a cool pickup.
So
There we go. One.
I got the
Where's
trade.
Revolution Brewing,
What?
Chicago.
Did you use words?
Revolution Brewing.
That says brewing.
Well, here it says Revolution. Also,
Okay. They made a comic?
Here we go.
well, they were
Here
the
we go.
sponsor of C2E2.
Okay.
They made comics based on hops.
Kane Paul says calamine lotion.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah.
Do it.
This is
Do it.
not my first rodeo.
It's not my first radio show. This is on video. Yeah.
That one's my
Oh, that
favorite.
looks. Is that the person that does Little Bird
Yeah.
that made that cover,
It's-
right?
So yeah, I saw this. I might have seen this before one came out even, and I was like, whatever book that is, I need that book. It's just from that cover. This one I got from Fall to Midnight.
Ooh.
I
Yep.
was there for something else, and it was the only. Our shop had only gotten the regular. They were out of variants by the time I got there.
Hey,
So-
I'll buy that 3 from you if you
3?
don't want it. Yeah.
All right, $100.
Yeah, there it is.
No, I'll,
Oh, hey, Nick. Nick, I'll buy it from you. How much?
I don't know, like you can just have it.
I hate you guys.
I like that one a lot too. No, Cole, you can just have it, man. That's fine.
It ends up being the most expensive one for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
the origin
you can have
to the
it.
octopus.
You can have it, but 20 years from now, if it's worth more than cover price, I can have it back if I want it.
Or the difference of price. You can split the price.
Yeah, there you go. Or you can give me 4. I don't care. It's whatever. No.
Well, isn't it $2.99?
$3.99. I don't know. For a while, I was considering, just because of my love for the book, I was considering maybe trying to track down the regular covers as well, but I'm not going to. I'd rather
Just
buy
get the trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just find something else and just of equivalent value that you would like and just give it to you.
There you go. What about you?
Ooh.
Your first appearance of Kite Man or anything?
No,
I don't think he has that. I feel like he would have mentioned that a few times.
What
My
about the
friend
trade? We'll
almost-
trade plus I'll give you $5, so that way you're not out anymore.
Oh man, King Paul. It's funny you asked that. No one's won Something That's Killing the Bandana yet because we are not at 100 subscribers as of now. We are only at 86. 14 more subscribers, and we will be giving that away during a live stream,
Yeah.
which apparently will have
Probably be the
women and
live
confetti.
stream after we hit 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be the live stream before we hit 100, guys.
No, I mean, like, if we're live and it hits 100, we're not going to do it.
No,
right
we'll do
away.
it then. That's why you got to watch.
All right, well, everybody
Whenever-
to subscribe.
Yeah, whenever we hit 100, if we're at 98 subscribers, you might want to watch the live stream that we're at.
If we hit 10 viewers right now, I'll show you this doodle that I just drew.
Oh, man. I was wondering what you were going to say. There it is. Hey, if we hit 99 subscribers, I will take his screen away.
No.
No. We're going to lose people. We're going to lose people.
Be like 102 and then straight to like 17.
It says Comic Burrito. My mask still hasn't shown up. That's weird because this Comic Burrito guy got his mask.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Nick,
don't know
hold
who
on.
has it.
Hey, Nick, do you have your mask?
You mean this mask?
Yeah, it's weird because this mask that I ordered when he was talking about it has shown up, and I can wear it. And also, what's weird is I have this mask to give away.
So Cole's not
Huh.
getting his bandana. Should he be eligible for?
Oh yeah, no, he can.
giveaway?
If he doesn't get it and it gets lost in the mail, you can totally get in the sweepstakes. You're one of the people. And then if you win, I'm totally giving it to Comic Book Poser.
What a fun. I mean, I'm assuming that he still has some, so if it just like never shows up,
He
I'll
said he
just
had
wait.
30.
He said he had 30. This is it, man.
I'm
Don't worry,
assuming he has more.
No, they'll make more, but they won't be these ones.
It won't be that one, but I have some coming from a friend of mine, so we're good.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna be good.
Sam King wants it too, and I think Kane Paul wants it too. So if Cole wins it, I will go back, and I will have it go between those three specifically.
They have to deathmatch.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll do it in like I'll set up.
Royale.
Yeah, I'll set up like a game or something. If Cole wins it, he doesn't win it.
Is there like a super easy? Is there like an online game that? Like,
That's what we'll do, and then we'll stream it. So if
like
What's that?
like the original Mario Bros with the POW thing.
okay,
No,
who's
you should do the Ragdoll fighter game.
no? Okay, so we're not gonna figure out the game right now, but okay, Sam King, our OG live people. We are going to have, if Cole doesn't have his, he's going to be a part of the drawing. But if he wins, we will do a 3-way death match over live stream somehow with some game involving you three. And the winner will get to have the mask.
At least let me be a part of it.
No. and if you win, we'll just have to do it again.
Maybe
I just keep
it's
winning
just
until-
lost in the. It'll show up.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 or 5 days though. It's weird. It's been a while.
Well, no, it's
Has
been
it
a
been
week.
longer than that? It's been a week.
You guys
It's been a long time. We had ours for the last live stream.
Yeah, it was like the day before though.
I'm
Yep.
probably gonna email him if it's not here on Saturday. I'll email him on Monday and be like, "Sup?"
Hey, James Tynon. What's up? I don't have that bandana.
I have his address. You want to just send him a letter?
I have his address too.
I've
Weird.
got his email address.
It's probably his office address, I'm sure. But
Ooh, steel cage match. Hey, if it's as long as it's 5 or less people, we can congregate. So
Well, they had that 8-man tag team. And
yeah, no, less than 10 people. So yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely set up a steel cage match. Why not? That's something we can
are we
do.
gonna need to do brackets?
Oh, a tournament.
Maybe we make a tournament on Twitter.
Tournament would be cool. A tournament would be.
And you have to enter for it, and then it's a tournament for it? Okay. Because the people who are watching, we could do a giveaway, and it could just go to whoever is here. Or do we set up some type of tournament to win the bandana? Let's hear. I want to hear from, I just want to hear from Comic Book Poser, Kane Paul, and Sam King. Because they're the three that have actually talked about really wanting it. If you guys are in it, if you guys are into it, specifically say you're good with us changing that, because I will set a tournament up for you guys.
I mean, we never really said anything that it was going to be, just that it was going to be a giveaway at
Yeah.
100 people.
So
Yeah.
at 100 people, we could set up a tournament for it, and that sounds dope.
Yeah. That would be good.
Everyone picks like a comic book hero. We do a tournament of who's the best out of all of them via polls.
No. Stop. No, we're not gonna set down rules right now. We gotta ruminate on this. We gotta churn ideas, because I want it to be something special.
King of the burrito.
Yes! King of the burrito!
Yeah, hashtag.
Hashtag King of the burrito. And then,
I mean,
Burrito?
even each depending on how many people, if there's more phases, it could change.
Uh-huh.
Phase. So we also have to decide if it's going to be limited or open to how many.
no, we're going. Anybody wants to enter, as long as they've retweeted, subscribed, followed, whatever. And then it's double elimination, bracket style. Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be way more. It's gonna be way more elaborate and confusing than it
Yeah.
needs to be.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna take like 13 weeks.
Yeah.
No.
That's how long it'll take until I can leave my house to mail something. Might as well make it long and convoluted.
Well,
Yeah.
you can leave it in your mailbox. I'll come.
I mean, I still
I'll
have
come mail
the
it out.
original.
Oh
Bring
yeah.
you some stamps.
Because I have not. Well, that's.
I
No!
have,
No.
Throw a bunch of stamps.
Sam, I will drive to the bridge, because we're in Michigan. I'll meet you at the border of Detroit and Toronto, in between that area, and we'll make it happen. Also, we can just wait. If you win, apparently you're in Canada.
Shipping's fine. I think shipping's fine.
Apparently you're in Canada. It might just sit in the...
Canada, eh?
Yeah,
Almost made it.
almost made it.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, I don't see. What are you guys like private texting or something?
It says it's cool, but shipping to Canada is a bitch, so I'll defer.
Oh, I haven't seen.
I
it's not
also
on mine.
have not seen.
Sam King, you know how much money I waste on random bullshit? I will ship something to goddamn Canada for you.
I don't think Canada's
I-
that much crazier than like.
I live in Michigan. You are more of a you're better.
Or- hey, wait, where did he say in Canada that he's from?
He said Canada.
Well, maybe you should mention it because maybe we'll make a second Charles attempt.
Yeah.
And if he's close to Detroit, he can just whoop-de-whoop to second and Charles, and we can all launch.
Cheers. Yeah. Maybe he lives in the Nova Scotia, and it's just a long go, eh?
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
long go, eh?
oh yeah. He was just trying to get to the mailbox, and he just got hit by a moose when he was trying to go to the cheese store, and it was just a whole thing, eh? Oh man, sorry, brother. I didn't see your moose.
Where's your note?
Proud of you, Todd.
Oh yeah, thank you, pal. You're not my buddy, pal.
I just love that there's two books, and one is Jungle Girl, which is a Dynamite book that I assume is like Red Sonja, and then
Sonia? Sanja?
I don't know why I said
Red
that.
Sonia?
Isn't it with a J? I got.
I thought it was still Red Sonia.
It is for sure.
Red Sanja.
We'll call it that.
Have I been saying it wrong forever? Because I've
I
never.
don't know what that is. I've heard it before, but I've never.
It's
Red-
like
read it.
Vampirilla
Yeah, it's from Dynamite.
Dynamite, which also makes The Boys.
Wasn't it Gail? Didn't she write that?
This one's for the boys.
Maybe. Actually, she did.
Some of it?
She wrote some of that, I think. I don't know. Grant
she
Morrison
did
wrote a
one.
little bit of Vampirilla for a while. I don't know. They're like closer to Nova Scotia.
Let's get toasty.
Right? That's pretty good.
Let's get toasty. Yeah, that is great. I love it. Let's get toasty. Closer to Nova Scotia is actually right. Oh yeah, eh? All right. Yeah, I just guessed. So eh, we're from Michigan, so that's actually not that close.
Yeah. I used to work with a guy that was a dual citizen from Nova Scotia, and he would always talk.
That's not that close.
Like, okay.
Isn't that closer to like Wyoming, Minnesota, or sorry, the other way,
Close to Maine.
Maine? Yeah, is it closer to like Maine and all them?
I think that maybe Trailer Park Boys are near or around. To go to
Yes.
the main jail because they get lobster for their dinner there.
Todd's Canadian impression. To be fair, it's a Canadian impression that I am hamming up quite a bit, so that doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
it's weird when I went to Toronto. Everyone was just talking like this, eh?
My favorite
whoa.
was that in his actual interview from us, he called us Youpers.
Yeah, we're West
We're-
Coast Michigan, Lower Peninsula people horde.
Which they technically would call us trolls, I think.
No, Youpers call us
We're
trolls.
under the bridge.
Yeah.
We're just
Or
we're mitten people.
Yeah. I mean, we're Michiganders, or as Gretchen Whitmer likes to say, Michigangsters.
No, she doesn't. Does she?
She posted
No,
a mug
she's
that
one time.
said, like, yeah.
One time.
One time.
One time.
One time. Because one time I can believe that she
Yeah.
had some intern that was like, you need to say this.
Yeah, it's
That intern was
actually
it's one
fired.
time. No, she showed a mug that said
I'm a
Michigangster.
Michigangster.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's
count.
Fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I was just like,
And honestly, what's funny is my Canadian accent is just from the movie Fargo, which takes place in Minnesota.
right.
It's not a Canadian accent.
That's what all people from Michigan. We just do the Fargo.
Yeah.
voice.
Oh yeah. Oh, just going down to the
That's
cheese store.
Canadian.
I was just going down to the cheese store and I hit a moose. Oh boy.
Oh, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know that's a problem, eh?
Bonchano.
Don't you know that cheese store's closed on Sundays? What college you?
Probably so offensive, is it?
Oh,
No.
I'm sure it's it's not a race.
Well, no, but it's still. I didn't say it was racist. I just said offensive.
Oh, maybe, but I do love them and they're better than us in every single way possible.
I feel, yeah. That's fine. I mean, yeah, but
We're just jealous. They're our fancy hat and we're the ugly like person wearing the hat.
We're just that country with its wiener hanging out.
Yeah, and they're like a fancy hat that has all their shit together and doesn't and knows how to like treat people and has health care that can take care of people. We just have people dying for no goddamn reason. But whatever. What college you root for? Spartans. Sam King.
Are all three of us Spartans fans? Have we not? I don't think
If I had to
I
choose,
don't like college sports.
I don't like the NCAA. I think it's closer to slavery than I would like.
What are you talking about?
They make millions of dollars off of kids that get barely, and some of them get scholarships and other ones are playing for free, and then they make millions of dollars off of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
Didn't they change that?
No. They did not.
I thought they did. I thought college kids could make money now.
I think they're talking about it, and it's a limited amount.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. If you like make it to a bowl game as like a college player, I think like, man, it was weird. Like some of those bowls, you get crazy good stuff.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you get like thousands of dollars worth of like.
But what about the kids?
Honestly,
What about the kids that didn't
still-
get to a bowl game and got concussions that are going to ruin their lives for the rest of their?
Right. The problem is they get there and then they don't play because they want to stay healthy for the NFL, and it's like it's dumb.
You still
Yep.
get it, though. But I mean,
but
Oh!
nobody cares about the bowl game.
It's weird. Penn State sucks though, so it's weird that you'd be a fan.
wait, who likes Penn State?
Comic book poser. Are you guys not seeing the feed?
No, I'm not seeing.
I don't
I can see
get
it.
why-
I can see it in the little live chat thing on the screen, but then in the actual chat, it's not showing up.
That's weird.
Oh man, yeah.
Well,
He's a Penn State fan. But
comic book poser because he's not from Michigan. Also,
yeah, but he's from Kansas.
so why can't he like Penn State?
He can, I guess.
God damn, man! Why can't I be a
Also-
Notre Dame fan?
Let's just bring it back that if you don't know about the Land Grant Trophy, it was that Michigan State and Penn State are the only two agricultural schools in the Big Ten, so that's why that was a thing.
Can you say that again? There's two.
There's a trophy called the Land Grant Trophy. It's between Michigan State and Penn State when they play, and the reason that they made it is because they're the only two agricultural schools in the Big Ten.
What's it called?
The Land
But that's
Grant Trophy.
that's 2 out of 10 schools are agricultural schools. Honestly, out of
Technically,
10,
there's like
no,
14 schools.
out of-
there was 12.
that's fine. Out of that number, it seems actually kind of high that 2 of them are agricultural schools. So it doesn't seem like a big deal.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, his whole extended family. Are you also a Steelers fan?
No, God no.
Well, I'm asking those.
They're trying to change it, but
I
it's
know,
still
you-
gross. Yeah.
You cheer for the worst team of them all.
Hey, easy now.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, fucking Packers fan.
Yeah, you cheesehead.
Yeah,
you suck.
they're so bad. It's such a bad team when they win all the time.
Yeah, they're dicks.
Yeah. Bunch of idiots.
Yeah,
You know what I really liked?
I hate good football teams too.
I know. I do hate good football teams. It's not fair. They should be as bad as mine.
Go Lions.
You're right. It's more fun when your team loses all the time.
Yeah!
It is more fun.
Well, hey, it makes winning so much sweeter.
Yeah, dude. Matt Stafford. 4 Lions.
Hey, remember that one time Sue stepped on Roger's hand?
Yeah.
Man!
For that.
Oh!
We didn't get to go to the Super Bowl anymore.
Yeah!
And then I remember how the Lions, how he was like an awesome player, and then the Lions just let him go to Miami.
I mean, to be
And now
fair,
he's just destroying people.
Didn't he go to the Bills?
No, he went to Miami, and then after that he went to LA, and now he's in Tampa.
Nah.
But he had,
Tampa, that's right.
to be fair,
Oh, that's right. He's going to the
when he
Super Bowl
went
next
to
year.
Miami and he was money hungry, it didn't matter because we had Ansa, and Ansa did just as good of a job, and he was cheaper. So
Except-
it made
except-
sense.
Except he didn't, and he doesn't.
But also, well, yeah, exactly. We lost Ansa. Ansa sucks
This is-
now. But
This is
also,
on the Michigan football burrito.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for watching our weird podcast and fan cast about Michigan sports. Glad it's super specific. That one time we talked about Penn State was the most diverse we got, and that's 2 states. And we have a Canadian viewer, which tops it all off to be the best thing. Hey, how's that Canadian Football League going with your 3 downs and your 15-yard downs and your weird long snaps going?
Does
He's a Steelers fan, to be fair.
Who is? Sam King? You're not watching the CFL with the long snaps and the 3 downs and like all the weird stuff?
Well, did you see the XFL already crumbled?
Yeah.
Man.
God damn. I was so into it too. That sucks.
Oh, it's so good.
can't catch a break.
Nope. Because that... Talk about the worst timing to try a startup for something that needs so many people to attend. Uh-huh.
Well, that was the thing. They were selling out. Like, I have a friend that moved to Houston, and he loved them. He was like, I'm thinking of buying season tickets next year because we're about to go undefeated this year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would assume...
No, it's just like, that's woohoo! But then it's like, and it's ruined.
To that is like $70.
$70 to go to like 8 games.
Well, I think
It's less than 10 apiece.
I think they only had 8 games, right? I think it was 4 and 4, 4 home, 4 away.
Didn't I just say 8 games?
But they only had 4 at home, so you're only going to 4.
Oh, sure. Okay. So, but I'm saying $70 for the most is 8 games. For 4 games, that's crazy. Cubbies?
Yuckos.
How are you a Cubbies fan? That doesn't
They're
make
the
any
worst.
sense. Are you talking about Chicago Cubs?
I think we talked about this because I asked him if he ever did a slide through the urinals as a Cubby fan. I think this came through.
So you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, a Chicago Cubs fan, and a Royals fan?
I mean, to be fair,
I'm so confused.
one of my buddy's uncles is like, I'm a Yankee fan, I'm a Lakers fan, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
It's all the worst teams!
I usually pick green teams.
So you're a Seahawks, Green Bay Celtics fan?
I don't really watch basketball, but
man,
like
to be
Michigan,
fair-
MSU, I like MSU, Oregon, Green Bay. The main
Celtics?
color has to be green. I'd probably, if I turned on basketball and the Celtics were playing, I'd be like, yeah, go that team. Before I
used to
looked in the corner to see.
Rajon Rondo is probably my favorite pro player, so I used to like the Celtics.
What's funny is that I was raised, like my dad liked to root for the
Oh, he was
underdog.
born in Chicago. What the
Yet
fuck?
But yet at one point he was like, I'm done with these Lions, and that's
This
when
is a Chicago
the Packers
year.
thing was.
No, that makes
I just
sense.
I just don't like Chicago in general.
Oh, I hate Chicago. Fuck all Chicago teams and the city.
I like the Blackhawks.
And fuck everybody who's come from Chicago.
I'll root for like Blackhawks when it gets down to it over something else.
Cool.
I'm not even a
I'm not
hockey
invested
fan,
in hockey.
But no. But I like to always text my friends like, yeah, isn't Chicago Hockey City, USA?
Fuck you. We're Hockey Town. We're Hockey Town.
It's all we have.
That's it. And we had basketball and baseball for a few years, but that's it.
The
You can't
bad
take that
boys-
from us.
I mean, let's be totally clear here.
Can everyone stop trying to take stuff from fucking Detroit? It's destitute. We have nothing.
Everyone that
trying
hates
so hard.
LeBron James has to realize that the bad boys in Detroit were the reason Michael Jordan couldn't win championships because he was soft.
Wow.
Talk about it.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
That's a hot take right there. That's a hot take alert moment right there. Brought to you by Comic Burrito, a sportscast. How did we get into sports so hard? Apparently, I'm finding out.
No.
Sam said Spartans.
You have Target and Little Caesars. Who has Target and Little Caesars? We have Target and Little Caesars.
Meyer. Let's
It's
just talk
pronounced
about
Targay.
You're gay.
Target. It's fancy.
Just kidding.
Targay.
Ta gay.
Tuggy?
Yeah.
So
Target
is that
or
weird?
Target?
Do most people not have Targets in Little Caesars?
So the one thing I learned about when I had friends from Chicago.
Do you not have Little Caesars?
I think. Well, Little Caesar is a Detroit-based company. Hence
Yes, it's Detroit style
Yeah,
pizza.
but they're still worldwide.
No, it is not
right?
Detroit-style pizza.
Yes, it is.
Detroit style pizza.
Jets is.
What's every Detroit style pizza?
Jets
is the
Four
worst.
Corners is.
Little Caesars has that.
I
He's
don't
right.
want it.
Little Caesars has
Right,
that.
but Jets is better.
Who eats that though?
But it doesn't mean that it's not Detroit style pizza. Also, you know what I had tonight? Guess what I had tonight? I'm gonna cut a promo. I had fucking stuffed crust Little Caesars tonight with Italian cheese breadsticks.
You wanna know what I had?
It's fucking delicious. I don't care what you had tonight because it's nothing better than Little Caesars.
Cheeser. It was the pepperoni cheeser from Little Caesars.
I had the extra most bestest stuffed crust pizza.
How is this stuff?
It's fucking amazing. Thank you for asking. It was like $9.50.
Okay.
It's not as good as Hungry Howie's stuffed crust
You
pizza.
know what Hungry Howie's stuffed crust pizza doesn't have? A pizza portal. It doesn't have a pizza portal where it keeps it nice and warm, and it keeps it cheesy, and it keeps it nice, and you don't have to talk to people. You don't like it when I snake? You don't like it when I snake?
Well, I just don't like when you scream into the mic.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair. I'm sorry, it was loud.
It's okay. Here, hug.
It just went on. It just went on for too long.
Oh, did it go on? He's trying to make me cut a promo on Little Caesars. You can say anything about the Lions. You can say anything about my feelings about the NCAA, the XFL teams. You can say anything about my taste in comics. As soon as you come after my Little Caesars,
Legally now, Little Caesars has to send us free pizza.
yeah, it obviously.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because
Sure.
I care about it too much. It obviously needs to sponsor us.
And we got like 7 views. You should probably send us some free pizza.
Target failed hard in Canada. All of ours went bankrupt. Wow.
I would assume it has something to do with the credit card stuff.
RoboCop. Oh, Detroit. RoboCop.
Yeah.
I always forgot
And
about that.
Yeah.
Dawn or no, not was it not Dawn of the Dead?
Cyborg?
No.
You're close. You're close.
Don't tell me. It's
Cyborg.
Evil Dead.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Well, he's a huge
Evil Dead.
Michigan State-
That's Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
Grand
Yeah.
Rapids. He bought his gun in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, he did.
He's a huge. There's like in the first Evil. Me and my wife love those fucking cheesy B-list horror movies. Or like.
The two things I'll go to bed. Are you not seeing this?
I don't.
Oh.
Comic book poser.
I'm missing so many comments.
Comic book poser. So the two things Todd loves are 1, dick, and 2, Little Caesars.
Yeah. But we here call it Little.
And sometimes it's both at the same time.
And sometimes it is because you get that meat lovers, Little Caesars, and you all set.
Did you order?
He
an
didn't
extra
say what. He didn't
sausage,
say
Little
what
Caesar?
what the crust was stuffed with.
Exactly. It's just stuffed, if you know what I mean. This is the time where instead of I yell, I get down real nice, and I just talk about my love for the meat lover stuffed crust. Yeah. And then you
I'm just saying though, if Little Caesars comes out tomorrow with a stuffed crust, but it's stuffed with like Italian sausage, I want some money.
it inexplicably just comes out on a fucking Saturday, and they don't announce it at all. They just start doing it.
Yeah, they're just like somebody from Little Caesars right now is watching, and they're like, "That's a good idea."
Fuck, we could stuff it. It is kind of crazy that they've never stuffed the crust with anything other than cheese.
There has been cheese and pepperoni.
That's fine, but imagine like because sausage is a tube.
Right.
You could put a tube of sausage in and then dip it in the fucking pizza sauce.
I want that.
I want that. Give me my meat stuffed in.
And then that's a meat lover's pizza on top of it.
Yeah.
Stuffed with sausage. Oh. So all right, we get money now.
That's us. That's us.
Anybody does that. This is
That's the real double. That's the real double stuff. This is comic book poser. That's the double stuff. Yeah, it's so funny.
Now I see his Todd Loves Two Things in the live chat box on our stream, but I don't see it in our chat box.
That's weird.
I don't know. I'm saying.
I mean, I'm seeing it.
Oh, you know why? I have top chat selected instead of live chat.
Oh, I also do. Well, welcome.
That's my bad.
Mine says live chat.
Welcome to the comment.
Hey, look at all
Burrito.
these comments.
This is IT stuff.
You guys have been missing so much. Dawn of the Dead is Pittsburgh. Evil Dead, Michigan. Yeah. See, Sam King knows what's up.
Evil Dead. Evil Dead. I knew it was dead though.
That's why we waited, because yeah, you corrected yourself.
There's a Evil Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, I believe, is nondescript for a reason. I don't think Dawn of the Dead, I don't think, talks about their location, because it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be middle America, where it's anywhere, because it's like, it could be Pittsburgh, it could be Cincinnati, it could be Dayton, Ohio, it could be Sioux Falls. I'm trying to think of everywhere else that isn't here. Sioux Falls, yeah, it could be, because it could be anywhere, because it's just a mall.
It was shot in Pennsylvania.
Ooh, interesting. But it doesn't talk about where it's actually located, I don't think.
Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Monroeville.
Monroeville. I have live chat.
Location is Monroeville Mall.
They do too now. Apparently they didn't care about your lowly comments. They just wanted to hear the live chat. They didn't care.
Okay, but no. But why the hell does YouTube have a setting where it's like, hey, do you want to not see all the comments?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? That's not, and it's default. This is not our fault. That's not our fault.
Default isn't our fault. Default isn't our fault. Default isn't our fault. Default isn't our fault. What do we want to do?
Todd will fix that in post.
I will, but it'll just be for me. Fuck you saying I'm not top. The fuck you saying I'm not top chat? I agree.
Some of you was.
Some of you was.
Some of you was. They were like, YouTube's like, this one's good, not that one.
Yeah, this comment is good. This comment is bad.
I like to believe that there was some poor kid being paid minimum wage that was clicking like he's watching live.
All right, that's okay. No, that's not. No, that one's good. All right, it's a suburb of Pittsburgh. Oh, that's okay.
He's an essential.
You know
worker
what?
Too.
I'm gonna let that one slide. So that's okay. Suburbs, good enough.
Shout out to the YouTube gnomes that are curating our top comments.
Comic Book Poser is pained to say that I'm right. What am I, Cole? What the fuck is this shit?
Comic Book Poser, we have to do it all the time.
What's that?
You get used to it. It's not all the time, but it happens frequently enough that
it's hard. It's difficult to deal with.
The first time's the hardest.
The first time is the hardest. I think that's how the song goes. Yeah.
I don't think that's a song.
The first cut is the deepest. That's what I was riffing on. Thanks, Comic Book Poser, for admitting I'm right. It's happened. It exists on a comment. I have it in. I have it in typing. She won't believe it. She'll say I doctored it.
Yeah, this is fake.
No, there's no one alive that would say that.
I still don't see where he says that you're good.
It says right there.
It's plain as day. It says those are just the locations, the mall they shot at. But it pains me to say it. Todd is right.
Does yours say live chat at the top?
I didn't read the Todd is right part
it'd be blacked out reading it. His brain couldn't compute. He's just like, what the fuck?
I don't read the word TODD.
Oh, that's fair, because you do usually say TOT.
When he reads that word, there's like bombs going off in the background,
yeah.
And there's like women and children screaming, and
yeah, and there's just like a guy on fire running through the frame. Yeah, no,
there's like a meat grinder and stuff going.
If you guys have watched Apocalypse Now, it's basically that, but in Cole's brain.
And it takes like 30 seconds. It's that movie.
That's
the director's cut
in 30 seconds.
It's also sexy.
It's sexier?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
shows
Wait,
everything.
wait. When I'm right, it's a sexy apocalypse now in your brain?
Yeah.
Man, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It shows everything.
It shows everything. You can frame that comment with your 100 subs plaque. I will, because I'm the only one who could make it, because I make shit, they just do weird shit on social media.
Todd's the substance.
Yeah, I'm the ingredients, they're the tortilla. I will say that
I'd say we're the ingredients, and you're the tortilla that holds us all together.
oh, see, it's funny. I
Like,
think
you're the
that
tortilla and the protein, and we're everything else.
oh, so you're like delicious beans
Can I
and
be the
rice.
sauce?
Yeah,
I
you're
want
like
sauce.
No, you're
I'm
totally
the beans because I'm farty.
yeah. No, and also like people are like, I don't know if I want you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
also
guess.
right.
Yeah, it's good
'cause
filler.
it's
It's
there.
good filler.
It's good protein, I guess. It's healthy protein.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, and then make it on Twitter. The Twitter is definitely like our spicy salsa.
Sauce, yeah.
Yeah,
Sauce.
salsa in fucking Burrito Town.
We're not a
I
wet
like
burrito.
wet burrito.
We're a dry.
Oh, we are a wet burrito.
We are not. Have you seen our logo? We are a dry fucking burrito, asshole.
That's
but-
just it's still being made.
Green meat from Taco Boy for life.
Wet.
Yeah. If I'm getting a green bean, if I'm getting
It's not
a
on their
green,
menu, but just
you
ask
get
for
it.
and they'll
You
do
get it wet. Yeah. I'm
I'll
sorry.
see you there. I'll see you there tomorrow.
I'm sorry, buddy. You definitely get it all wet, and then you just munch right into it, which sounds
I think it's like
so
$9,
sexy.
but it's worth it.
I usually just get 2 green meat burritos for like $8.
So like
the
What?
big ones.
The green meat, they're like.
I'm pulling up their menu.
That's not right.
now.
Okay.
Sorry to people. We went from talking to local sports to talking like a super local
Yeah, they're the
hole in
chain
the wall
with
Mexican
one
restaurant.
American.
That like they like microwave
No,
burritos.
microwave.
So far.
The microwave is their main cooking place. Okay, that's
What?
perfect
You
because
watch what movie is it? There's
But
a movie that it's in.
it is.
but
but
gone in 60 seconds.
Nope,
it's 11.
that's incorrect.
We wanna just-
Nope, I have to pee. I can't even do an outro. I gotta pee. So, BRB.
Anyway, so I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
pull up the Taco Boy.
you entertain everybody by reading a local restaurant's menu.
Hashtag Nick alone.
Yep.
Hold on. Here it is. Every time. I don't know if anybody else is. There's 7 people still here. So if anybody wants to ask me a question, I'm waiting apparently by myself. But I don't believe that he's getting 2 green all meat burritos for $8. Did he say? There's no way. That's not possible.
Maybe
here we go.
9. Maybe 9.
No. Green all meat burrito, hot diced pork, $4.12. So it would be $8.24, I guess. So yeah, I guess you could. I usually get that. How much is the? Let's see. Taco meat burrito. Where's the wet burrito? I don't see it now. Supposedly burritos, wet burritos started in our town as well. This is one of the early ones. So this is why super wet all meat burrito is $7.40. So you pay a lot for the sauce, but it's more than worth it. No, worth it. No wonder you're fatty. Yeah, because he eats 2 burritos, and we just have the one with the sauce. You count 2. Yeah, and I am fine. I don't know why they need all these breaks. I'm the old man that's drinking all the scotch, and they're just fine. Cole's brain is the sequence from Clockwork Orange where they brainwash the dude. Yeah, that's what I was talking. Like all the it was like a PTSD like flashback thing. What DC book should you read? What DC book have you not read?
Well, I just finished
Any
Infinite
Black
Crisis.
Label. Any Black Label. I just read last night. And apparently my phone
Oh, yeah.
just went to 20% battery life.
Yeah, your screen went off for a second.
Yeah, I got it back on now, but why is it not charging?
I would. So,
The last
To
night
be
was
fair-
really good, but I'm into Wade Flash run right now, so that helps for me because it
So
was
I'm-
kind of connected.
If you get that wet burrito, Nick, I'm
Hold on.
guessing like the green meat burritos are like Taco Bell burritos. I heard you calling me fat for a reason, but
Oh
I was-
yeah, when I get it wet, it's
yeah,
like
probably
it's,
so. Yeah, so
it's
pretty much
yeah. That's why I was like,
It's
you're eating
probably
2
the
of those?
it's probably the same.
God, man. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
'cause
that
they're
might be why it's
essentially
worth
like a
getting it
Taco
wet.
Bell burrito.
Oh yeah, no, these are insane. You're gonna lose my video again for just a second. There we go. We're good. It's charging now.
So this
And then I'm back.
coming week is so also I just read Infinite Crisis. We haven't actually talked about anything that we read. I loved Infinite Crisis. It's good. I mean, it seemed like a little quick. I mean, it's only 7 issues, but
Lost me again.
let me see what I'm getting because I know that somebody had asked about that. So I am
think,
gonna get.
I would read the Joker Harley if you have not read that. I would pick up Grant Morrison's Green Lantern if you have not read that, and that is coming from someone who. So
Agreed.
this is how little of a Green Lantern fan I am. I thought the Ryan Reynolds movie was pretty good.
I mean, that might not be bad. I guess I don't know. I've never seen that.
No, Todd switched from peeing to puking just now. If you heard that. But yeah, I saw the movie and I'm like, this is Green Lantern's cool. This is great. But yeah, Grant Morrison's, if you didn't read season 1 and then Black Stars and then like that was good. And I think it was issue 3 or 4 maybe was really good of season 1. And I'm really into season 2 now. It went from a book on the verge of me dropping to then like the Grant Morrison stuff all kind of started happening, and now it's one of my favorite pulls.
I don't know if I'm getting
Yeah.
anything from DC next week. I am for sure getting Deadly Class, which is one of my favorite Image books. I don't think
Yeah,
Marvel's coming out with stuff. And I'm just looking at
No, not
I
till
like
20th, right?
I like
20th is
Comic
supposed to
List,
be-
and this is the 1 week out, but I'll just post it in the chat real quick. But this is what I'm looking at. The only thing I see that I'm getting is Deadly Class, which seems crazy. Because I think I have the biggest pull list out of everyone here.
Maybe now. I think Todd cut back on a lot of stuff.
I have about 50 books.
Comics. Next week, DC is Deceased Unkillables #3. So if you're not getting that cold, then you're
I'm down.
off the show.
I don't like that book that much. I don't think we've talked about it. I don't like
I
the
know, but it still
zombies,
shocks me.
superhero combo. I mean, like
It's
I get
so
it. It's
good.
good. I'm
So
not
good.
into that.
All right. Well, Deceased, that'd be another one. If you didn't read the first Deceased, then I would go pick that up for sure, or anything by Tom Taylor. Looks like a Stargirl is coming out. Dollhouse, which I didn't read.
Oh, I might pick up
That's about
Superman Smashes the Klan.
I might
Which
pick that
is
up. That came out
A
this
TV.
week.
Yeah, well, no, it came out last week. It comes out the 20th. I think. Maybe it came out.
No.
I'm looking. I'm just looking at what I'm seeing. Like I
This
linked that.
this week available now. Superman Smashes the Klan.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's like a old school one. I don't know. I've heard
Yeah.
a lot of good shit about that book. So
This
It's
is 8 pages. That can't be right. 8
it's
pages.
not 8 pages.
It's
like a trade paperback.
DC's website drives me absolutely fucking crazy
Well,
because you
yeah.
see stuff like this and it's never updated. You have to go to other websites to find like covers and stuff. They don't never show variants or anything. It drives me absolutely insane, but their comics are really good.
Is
But
that
yeah,
a
this says
all day in a
Superman
bottle?
Smashes the Klan.
No.
Is it a
No.
sentence? Oh.
Dirty
But
bat. Oh
what
boy.
about
All right, so we're
Batman
about done
Smashes
here.
the Klan.
Oh God, yeah, I've read that one.
And this is an annual too. I
Yep.
think it's like a 1-parter.
There's
Yeah.
there's
Mark
a
Wade wrote it. This came out in 1989.
there's a
What is that?
there's a
It's
Detective?
Batman Annual 2.
there's a Superman versus the Klan too.
Well, we were just talking about
Oh.
that. I thought it came out next week, but apparently
No, it's last week.
came out this. Well, and if you actually like, if you
Or
have
this
DC
week.
Unlimited, Brian Michael Bendis, and I forget the guy, but he did New Superman.
Is it Batman Detective Annual 2?
Yeah, it's Detective Comics Annual 2.
Did we already talk about Flash Forward?
No.
You
Oh.
think that they should read
Sam
that?
King asked, "What do you guys think of Flash Forward?"
Oh,
Oh,
it
sorry, I'm
is-
still trying to find this. I liked Flash Forward a lot.
I think our consensus as a group was read the spoilers, unless you're super into it.
I did not like it.
I said read it. Todd didn't think it was worth it.
I liked issue 2.
You were kind of indifferent.
And
I really
I
liked
like
it, but
the
I've
end.
been.
I don't know.
Yeah, it
I
took too
bought
long
it in
and
floppies.
yeah.
I don't know if it's worth buying in floppies.
Mm-mm.
If you have
Hoopla.
DC Unlimited, you can probably wait 6 months because I assume. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's gonna come.
I
into
think it's
play
like
in
8
Metal.
months now, 8 or 9.
Okay.
Because it's when it's a year old for the last issue. Metal will have started. I would check if you're. I would do Hoopla if you want to try to
Yeah.
read that before Metal
Yeah,
starts.
agreed.
Which
Uh,
you could probably read the spoilers, or I would even assume that when stuff happens in death metal, if it happens, that it would be explained what's going on as well. So you probably don't have to, but if you like Wally, it was fine. I liked it. It had cool art. It had really good art.
I agree with Comic Book Poser. The best comic book news site is Comic Book Poser's news site. I don't follow comic book news like at all.
I'm not talking about just news in general. I just mean their
No.
DC's website.
No, I'm saying Sam King asked, "What's the best comic book news site?"
Oh,
And I agree, Comic Book Posers, because it's the only one that I've at all went to in the last like 2
that
months.
you've used?
I don't.
use,
I don't
like,
do
Diamond
comic
a
book
lot.
news. I talk to my local comic book store guy. He tells me what's going on, and I'm like, yeah, I'll grab that. Or I'm like, oh, I'll trade weight that.
I
mean,
usually
they,
see
like-
stuff on Twitter from most of these people.
Yeah, and it usually, I mean, I don't know, Bleeding Cool is gonna hit the early stuff, but Bleeding Cool doesn't fucking edit, so they kind of suck and they're kind of garbage trash. But like, Newsarama is like maybe slightly better, but also not.
I
Just
just
that Detective Comics for $4.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I saw it and I was like, I feel like I could sell
$5.
this.
It's $5.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's probably cool. I don't know. I just.
it's probably cool.
You're like, I like this guy in the white mask.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I really like that.
Man, he's definitely the protagonist, right?
I like the black.
It reminds me of like something from my childhood. I can't
Wait,
quite-
you like the black guy from the Ku Klux Klan comic?
This guy.
Oh boy, we're going down a slippery slope here. Yeah, Batman beating up the Klan is like the best thing ever, and so is Superman beating up the Klan.
Well,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it.
I was gonna say if you have DC Unlimited, the guy that, and I don't know his name, and I'm sorry, but he wrote New Superman. But him and Bendis talk like an hour about Superman, and I think
I can't listen to that.
He also wrote.
That's way too long.
Well, he wrote that. I mean, just listen to the first part. It's pretty cool because that guy's like talking about how he came. I think he wrote Superman New 52, and that was like the very different. And then they were just like Jim Lee took him aside and was like, "I wanted to have this comic with them." So he was like, "Okay," so he created New Superman. But he talks about like the Klan one too, and it's kind of cool to see.
That's cool. I could dig on that. On my pull list, I never know. I get my comics. I've been getting my comics digitally for a while now, especially since quarantine. And my shit just kind of shows up. I still have my local comic book store that I'll never stop getting a pull list from. Is that why you guys were complaining about DC's site? Because do we not know what's coming out next week?
No, I just was in general, because it's like if you go to their website and then it'll have like the cover and it'll say like click here for previews, and it'll like open half of the cover, and all the time, like anytime that I want, like when it's new comic book day, I like to look in advance before I go to the store and kind of decide what covers and stuff I'm gonna get, so that way I'm not sitting there like ooh. And they don't have any of that on their website. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I've seen stuff before where like their dates are way off, and we were talking about Superman and fights the Klan, and it's on their website. It says that the book is 8 pages long, and it's like $17.
Yeah, that's so it's originals. It's just originals. It's 8 pages of originals.
Yeah, each book is hand drawn.
That's amazing. That's a deal. Oh, hey.
Really
can we rep yeah, dude, it's so good.
Hey, can I show you?
It's so good.
That, but like this, and like this is some of the art. I really enjoyed
It's great.
this, but it was like a book that I got like. So I used to get this thing called Comic Bento, which it was like $24, and you get 4 to 6 trades. You never got to pick them out, but they were random. But I mean, like, all things considered, it was a pretty great deal.
That's cool.
And I got that from this, and it was like a Valiant one. I was like, oh, all right.
There's,
I read it and it was awesome.
Speaking of, I'm going to mix a bunch of things we just talked about. Things that aren't DC, Lemire, and books that we're getting in. Does Cole want to talk about a Kickstarter that we've all been very interested in?
So, I mean, it's literally 2 of my favorite independent writers, with Jeff Lemire and Matt Kent, are doing a book called Cosmic Detective.
There you go.
Also, the artist from, if you read Ether, from Matt Kent, I'm pretty sure it's the same artist. They have very good styles, and I don't know his name. But, yeah, that book is crazy. I mean, I paid... you're getting like a hardcover. I think it's 40 for just the hardcover. Like 10 maybe for the PDF.
It's $10
$10.
PDF, yeah, something like that.
And then like
that's why I was off
they've
on
been
it,
like
it was like $40
it. And I bumped mine to the $52 one with the prints, just because I was like, well, prints.
I bumped to the 48 because I got the playing cards. I really love a commemorative playing card deck. It stems from my childhood. Can't help it. That's what I'm going for.
I'm just used to when I bring a playing card deck somewhere, people are drinking and someone's gonna spill beer out.
But I just don't care because it's like $8, so it's like whatever. Fuck it.
I mean, you can get playing cards for like 50 cents.
Yeah. Whatever.
I just wouldn't use those. I would just keep them, and then if you have...
Those are the ones that I'll use at home.
Playing cards. You're never having friends over at your house ever again. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. This is the new normal. We'll play it digitally.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently DC dropped Hawkman.
DC dropped a Hawkman. Dropped it to Hawkman. Dropped Hawkman. They're like, you know what? We're taking him out of canon.
Here it is, Cosmic Detective. Cosmic Detective has been pledged $122,000 so far.
Out of what, 35,000?
There's 2,998 backers, and I kind of want to be number 3,000.
You should. I'm so excited. That's gonna be a sweet hardcover. So that's one thing that's happening.
Yeah.
There's another one that Cole brought up that I am incredibly excited about because I went through it. I love curse words, and the curse words omnibus is up on a campaign as well. And oh shit, I have the trades, and I would fucking die for a dope ass omnibus.
For that.
It is.
But the one thing is, there's
Well,
also,
what would you
like,
sell the trades for? We'll talk later.
that they talk about is the between the two of them. So Charles Soule, I think, from Grand Rapids, which is where we're from. So they came to our shop, and they were talking about the internal cover pictures. And this is just mine. I met them like 2 years ago.
So good.
And they did this. So it's just funny because I wore a Stranger Things shirt, and the guy was like, Charles Soule was like, "What's your name?" Cole. Oh, hey, Steven. And I was like, that's not my name. And he was like, all right, I'm going to make a weird picture because I heard Steven. And the other guy's like, I did not hear Steven. But I don't know.
So let me ask you this, because... Oh, go ahead. Finish up.
Oh, it's like $15 to get them both to do a quick sketch in there.
Oh,
And
what
like,
did
That's nice.
it's essentially saying...
Comic Proposer agreed with me on something. Comic Proposer,
So-
what's Me Too, Todd? I want to know what he agreed with me on.
Because I was talking to them earlier about this, because I wasn't going to back the Kickstarter, because $40 is a little bit much for a comic that I haven't... Like, I know it's Jeff. I know.
You're gonna regret it so hard if you don't do it.
I know, but $40 is like...
It's
man,
gonna be,
it's
you know, it's gonna be $60 retail. So maybe you'll get it for what, 32 on in stock. You'll save a few bucks.
But now there's some guy that's gonna buy some frisbees from me, so it's fine. I'm gonna get it. But I have a question: is like if I do the $60 one, is that like shipping and everything on top of it, or is it gonna?
No, do the $40 one. Just do it, and then it'll be 10. It'll be 10.
I want the print and the card.
Then I assume it'll be at least $10 for shipping.
Yeah. They're looking at it.
Cole's wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Where were you earlier?
Peeing, probably.
He said I'm not wearing pants.
So I just want to show you because I'm pretty sure it's...
One second.
Oh, it's David...
1 second. Participants. Cole mute. Perfect. Okay. Cole's been muted. I like that Cole. Cole's definitely talking, but he's been muted. All right, fine. You're out of the penalty box.
This is the art of the guy that's gonna do it. That's writing this.
Ken?
So like, no, it's David Rubin, I think is how you say it.
Oh, is Jeff and Kent writing?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're double writing.
Yeah.
But this is either.
Oh
and
yeah,
like
Ruben.
that,
Yeah, okay.
A lot of those pictures from the playing cards.
I'm still gonna do the $60.
If you haven't read Ether, they definitely look like.
That's cool.
I saw the $200 option where you get 10 copies, and it was like, I mean, I could sell them for.
Poser's getting the one with cards too.
I was hoping every time I see like a Kickstarter or Indiegogo thing, I keep hoping that there's just a sweet like 3-copy option.
So that we can split it.
It's
Just
always
get
a
it.
5 play.
Yeah, it's always
get-
1, 2, 5.
What's the retailer option for it?
It's usually 5.
The retailer option on this is 10 copies
Hey,
for $200.
hey, viewers out there, do you want to go in
10
on
people,
10 copies of Cosmic Detective?
and you all want to meet in Grand Rapids to pick them up.
And to have a cage fight for a bandana.
Oh yeah, we're already getting together for that. Might as well just also split money for that.
If you want to win the bandana, you have to jump on this group buy with us.
Can we go?
Wait a minute.
This is how I buy mechanical keyboard caps as well. A bunch of like group buys. So can we just like do that too? Since we're already at it, can we buy some mechanical keyboard caps? Because my
estimated
be great.
delivery is May
You
of
need more
2021.
keyboard caps?
it's what, Cole?
You need more?
I always need more. There's never enough.
He has more caps than keyboards.
That is 100% true.
I have a lot of mechanical keyboards. There's one over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could hear that. There's one. Well, this is.
Mine up.
Man, I
This one-
gotta.
This one says Dell on it, and it's all
I'm so
dusty.
mad because I got this one.
I do have
The muted mechanical, so it's
Oh, wait.
performs like one.
my server keyboard is just a Lenovo regular
Lenovo,
one.
yeah.
This one I got from work.
Compact. Holy
my
shit.
My computer doesn't have one of these on it.
Because it's, oh my god, that's so great. I love it. You don't have a PS2 connection on your modern PC? Weird. I'm shocked.
Right? They were like, "We're gonna throw this out. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "This keyboard seems nicer
See-
than the one I have at home."
see-
So I brought it home, and I was like, "Dang it!"
Cole works in like IT, but he works in like modern IT at a bank that doesn't have to deal with that. I worked in the IT industry in the part where I needed to carry around a keyboard like that because you'd run into stupid XP machines where you would still have PS2 configurations.
When that was a thing,
God.
I had to deal with that.
I had to do it like 2 years ago.
I grinded my way up to where I am now.
I know. I'm just saying you're in the lap of luxury. I remember having to carry those around in my van from fucking office to office because I didn't know how outdated they would be. It brings back recent memories. It's the worst.
I mean, I still used to carry like random, like when I was like more of the network side, and I'd actually go to like branches. And be like, hey, can you help me with this? So I just keep so much stuff in
You'd
my
have to
bag.
have so much crap with you.
My wife would pick up my bag, and she's like, "This is like 30 pounds."
Yeah,
You have it.
it's because everyone. I might be working on a Windows ME machine. I don't know.
Or like I just have random like I would have any sort of video cable, like whether it's display, like
VGA, DVI,
or like
DisplayPort.
HDMI
DisplayPort.
display. Which,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, we have a lot of that, and I mean, it's just like so much random junk. But
Uh-huh.
we've been going for 2 hours.
Is that all?
Oh, Cole not wearing pants was your dear God moment when you realized something with your VPN. I don't think so. But I also have been drinking a lot, so that could be true.
71 degrees in Michigan to get today. I wore shorts and hoping that Nat would be here and she would be upset about it, but she isn't. So once again, the hashtag 2020 shorts debacle.
Nat showed up in the very
So-
beginning and then abandoned us, probably to paint her new house.
Did she actually show up, or was she?
Yeah,
just-
she was-
She was going to sleep. Or
She was
I think
here
I-
right in the beginning because she was probably on Gen 6 already and had to go.
I think that was on Discord.
No, that was here. Oh, God.
I looked at it. I didn't see one. But speaking of, I don't know if Kane or Sam are on the Discord. There's a link down
If you're
there.
not on the Discord, you should join our Discord.
Yeah, oh my God.
That's also a good place for random comic book
Oh,
news.
my God.
Post the link.
It's also the random place where Nick and Nick
Yeah, it's just
or
like,
Cole will just throw something really random out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look what I'm eating for lunch.
Yep. I tried to keep it to comics.
You could see a taco boy burrito someday.
Today I went on a kick about how mayonnaise is spicy.
Oh my
I think
God.
It's usually comic related. I try to keep it comic related, and I try to keep it not just what I'm tweeting.
That was a comic book show related.
Mayo, it can be spicy if you add sriracha to it, which is what I did with my burger 2 nights ago. It's delicious.
Just watch the latest
What-
episode of Harley Quinn.
What is the Discord? Did you... Here, I'll drop a link
Look
for
at
you.
the
Watch the
links
latest
down
episode-
here.
No. I can't watch the latest episode of Harley Quinn because
Where's
I've
the
only
link?
watched the first.
Yeah,
Well, here.
I can't
I've only
watch it
watched the
either.
first
Literally in the
episode of the
show
second
notes.
season.
show notes. I can't see those.
Well, I can.
Put it in the chat.
Hold on. Invite
got it.
people.
I did it. It's fine. It's done. Don't do it.
Well, it's
Don't do
no,
it,
I
Nick.
already
You
did.
What?
did it
Because
wrong.
2 links is a bad
I'm gonna
idea?
do it. It gives us more comments. Oh, except mine's not even a link.
Nope. Good job, buddy.
Copy and paste.
Good job.
So
What do I gotta do? Hit space?
What?
That doesn't work either.
But that one works.
Yeah, that one works. That's it. Yeah. I mean, we just kind of talk. If we also have been playing a game on our mobile device.
Oh my God! Can we make this Comic Burrito a podcast, a fan cast of Injustice 2 mobile game? Because
I didn't
Whew.
like it. It took me a second.
no, a second. We had to drag you there. We asked you so many times.
Playing, you did, and I wasn't into it because I don't like fighting games as much on like PS4.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
Us.
One of us.
Also, Todd, I now am drinking this.
Oh, one of us. One of us. You know what's my favorite one so far has been the Aldi Vista Bay.
The best are the Truly lemonades.
Those are good too. I like how Nick, you need to watch Harley Quinn. It's good.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, the
I know.
funny thing
No.
is,
I watched like the first two. But
Comic book poser.
And I don't
I
remember
needed
what
to watch it, and I'm the only one caught up.
Whatever.
I was the one. I was the one when it started. I was the only one that had seen any of it.
You know what?
I'm the one that's behind.
I was 4 years behind in East of West, and I beat you both to the end.
And still have.
Yeah. We all have things.
Oh, so the new
Twitch Burrito. I know you said Twitch Burrito, but Twitch Burrito? That could be a thing.
I don't know what that is.
Twitch Burrito. Twitch Burrito. It's a Twitch Burrito.
Well, what are we twitching? Do I should play HOTS? I don't know.
We could play HOTS and Twitch about it. Oh my god.
What is Blizzard's stupid app even called?
It's called Blizzard.
Blizzard app.
385. Oh,
385 what?
for my frisbees.
That's pretty good. For how many?
Take it to the bank.
385 plus shipping, he says. But we just found out he lives in Otsego, so he's like half an hour south of us.
Drive it to him.
That's what I
Blizzard.
said. How about
Here, I'm updating
400?
because everyone will yell at me. I'm updating my Heroes of the Storm right now.
I have to install this stupid game. I'm so mad.
Ooh, Sam King with a hot take over here. Sam King says I'm over Harley.
Ooh.
Harley in what degree? Harley as a character? Hold on.
Did they-
Harley as a character? Harley as the show? What are you over, Sam King?
I'm hard in on Harley the show.
I know you're hard for Harley. It's okay. But what?
I'm not into the show or her as like I don't like reading. She's kind of like Deadpool-y to me, where like books I think are.
Yeah,
hard.
see, because you're a big old hipster that doesn't like what other people like. We know.
Well, I mean, do you like Deadpool? Do you read Deadpool?
No.
I don't read him, but I like him.
I mean, him
Yeah.
versus Marvel.
I don't
Universe.
read. Yeah, I like him versus the Marvel Universe. I like him versus I like him versus Wolverine. I like him versus Gambit. I like Gwenpool.
Deadpool.
I like Gwenpool. Gwenpool is awesome.
I
But
don't think I like.
I don't watch Marvel. I don't watch Marvel a lot. As a
I mean-
as a Coleism, I don't watch much Marvel.
I loved like Champions, and like a lot of people hate on that, but like I don't know, Gwenpool just. It's like a trope on something I already.
Harley. Oh, he's just over Harley in any media. Okay, so you're over Harley in any media. Have you watched the Harley Quinn show on DCU?
It's worth watching.
Because I agree. Okay, everybody, I need you to stop for a second. Okay. I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm gonna have a little bit of a ranty time. I'm gonna take out a microphone so I know how loud I'm talking. Okay.
You're talking pretty loud.
I know. All
I'm
right.
gonna leave.
I'm
then, I'll leave you.
gonna turn this down just a little bit. All right. I am so
Yeah, do the Barry White voice.
I am so fucking over Harley Quinn as a character as she was a while ago. I hated how over-sexualized she was. I hated how she was glorified whilst being inside of an abusive relationship. I hate how she was a doctor, but then all of a sudden she becomes dumb, and then she's like better as a person when Harleen Quinzel was a PhD candidate. I don't like that trajectory as a character. I think that is downward. I think that's worse. I don't like that she was a sidekick for so fucking long, even though like she should have substance, but really all she was somebody okay with being in an abusive relationship. I do not like Harley Quinn. I have very rarely liked Harley Quinn. There are like 3 instances where I like Harley Quinn. I like her in Batman the Animated Series, where she first originated from, and she was an original character, and I just we were beginning to learn her. I liked her in Harleen, which Harleen is a really interesting take, and it doesn't glorify how she sinks into her like psychosis and obsession with the Joker. And I love her in the Harley Quinn show. It's amazing. So Harley as a character is flawed and terrible. And my least favorite thing, dear God, how many fucking Comic-Cons did I have to go to where there was like 8 to 12-year-old girls dressed as Harley? It made me sick to my stomach. I fucking hated it. I thought it was gross and like a misunderstanding of who the character was. I have a 5-year-old daughter. I would never fucking let her dress up as Harley. That would never be something that I would be okay with. Her going out in public representing like everything that she stands for is really fucking gross. If you're a grown-ass person understanding like the trials and tribulations she's went through, and like she's still kicking and she's still struggling and she's still fighting, cool. Letting your like preteen daughter dress up as Harley is fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
I don't know. I like the idea of
And there we
Harley
go.
being
Rant
like,
over.
super smart, but then I like the idea of Joker also being super smart and being able to manipulate her, because that does happen in the world. And
I don't.
But it has to have that end.
There has to have a backlash. There needs to be, yeah. And for so long, it wasn't that. And it was this over-sexualized, abused person that was just like okay with where they were. And that was so fucked up.
No, but I mean, you need that time, because that was just the effect of Joker. I think.
You don't need fucking 2 decades. You don't need 2 decades to get her there.
Oh, if you
But
love
soon.
Playface,
Very, very soon.
he is
Yeah.
easily the best character, one of the best, in my personal opinion, on the Harley Quinn show. King Shark is, I think, the overall, well, unless we're counting Kite Man.
No, because if Todd can take Jarro out of the Robin running, then you can take Kite Man out of that.
Out of what?
I would say the one character we all
favorite
agree on,
character.
excluding Kite Man and Ivy as a combo, would be like King Shark for everyone.
King Shark is the fucking awesome. He's so good.
Poison Ivy, but I don't. Well, I mean, I don't like Poison Ivy right now that it's all over my fucking body.
Is that a shark joke?
Actually, no.
Because if it is, it's really funny.
If anybody has a really good Poison Ivy arc that I should read, since I'm like all infected and shit, then put it in there and I'll give it a read.
It's
probably on Monday.
It's called calamine lotion.
No, I know what to do. I'm not gonna do that.
That's
I'd
the
rather
best.
Just stare at it and go. "Argh."
The best arc of Poison Ivy is calamine lotion because you can get some relief and you'll heal.
I won't. It's just gonna be a bad week. It's a waste of money.
Can we get a Ron Howard? It wasn't.
It didn't. No, the lotion will help. This $8 lotion will help. It didn't.
It didn't.
You just have like pink spots all over your face or whatever. I think there's a South Park with
Oh my God.
soap in
Okay.
the tub of it.
So Sam King makes a huge point. They ridiculously overpower Harley Quinn to the point where she is way OP for the fucking Injustice 2 mobile game that we play all the fucking time too. She's way too good. No, but
her attack is so good.
It's way too good for what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah, I won't even use the autoplay now because it's like I can just sit here and jump and just kill this.
And I'm dead. Yeah, and they're dead, or I'm dead because I'm playing against her.
Hey, and hi Logan, if you're still watching. Hi, I'll talk to you tomorrow about those discs. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure he's the same guy that I was talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
100%.
Comic Book Poser has a large rant about Marvel right now. How about I don't have this set up to have 4 people on, but how about next week we have our first guest and we give you like a 15-minute slot just to rant about Marvel because I fucking love that idea.
Who's gonna rant about Marvel?
Comic book poser.
You want to do it right now?
No, we'll do it next week because we're gonna wrap up soon. But next week
Oh yeah,
we'll have a large.
I like that.
We'll have
I
a
like that. I
15-minute
like
segment. 15 minutes with someone.
My Marvel son.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
we have to sit back and take it.
yeah, it just happens to us.
Well,
It just happens. Todd's
I'm the
gonna
Marvel
mute
guy.
all of us.
Yeah, we can't do
So we're like-
anything.
I don't think he wants.
Jaro is the worst Robin.
Wait, what happened?
It's a lot of that, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I just start taking my shirt off.
And then I just eliminate you, and we have Comic Book Poser as the new third. That's fun. It doesn't even matter. We don't do local stuff anymore. It's all over live stream. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hurtful.
Hurtful. Oh, I already
I'm
said
the looks of this operation.
that's true. Our trending would go down without your scruff and your yeah. Also, how do you guys look so I you know how hard I have to try to not be an emo kid from
Well, look. I mean, you can't really see the back of my neck. Maybe you can, but
Nick, I get why you can.
I got my hair cut really like short.
It's getting really long,
my-
man.
I took a shower beforehand and just hand combed it and figured to deal with it. Also, I have like that on top, so it helps. Yeah, I mean, sorry that you're tiny onion over there.
Oh man. Honestly, as soon as I'm pretty sure before I can get a haircut, my hair is gonna meet my beard, and I can just cousin it this shit.
Well, my haircut person moved to Detroit like 2 months.
Your
before
haircut
COVID.
person is fucking Bick.
Well, when I used to get haircuts.
I know. When you had hair.
So then it was like, well, it's just fine. I guess we're just.
Ooh, and Sam King loves Marvel. Okay. Ooh. All right. Hey, Sam King, we can talk to you offline, especially if you get onto the Discord. But I would love a 15-minute rant from Comic Book Poser about why he hates Marvel, and then a 15-minute rant from you about how he loves Marvel. I would love that. So.
Also, I think that Comic Book Poser is by trait a Marvel guy.
Yeah. No, I know.
Say what Marvel's currently doing.
But I'm saying
I have a friend Mike who said he'd be a Marvel guy for us as well if we ever need.
Well, we can do that. We can start up.
I'm
We
the
have a
Marvel
fourth.
guy.
Yeah.
Let's start having. I think we'll start having a pro con section of the live stream.
Having a 15-minute guest during live shows.
Yeah.
If you want to be a guest on our show and talk about things, we have to talk in advance.
Yeah, of course.
Others
Set up.
too. And maybe too,
I don't-
because your favorite book, we all read it, we talk about it for the first 15 minutes, and we drop you the fuck
That's
out.
what I was going. Okay, I don't know what.
This book was good. See ya.
Yeah, I was actually going to say outside of what he just said. Before we wrap up, I really want to get. I want somebody to tell us what we need to read to talk about next week.
Marvel,
Oh, yeah.
Not Marvel,
Yeah.
not Marvel, just anything. Give us something to read next week.
Well, it can be Marvel. I have Marvel Unlimited until December, and I am
No, but
done.
it can be Marvel. We'll figure it out. I will buy the digitals and send it to them. We'll make it work. You just tell us something to read for next week, and we will.
Anything.
I mean,
And
I
we
have
will talk
three
about it.
Google credits right now. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys.
It can be
finished two.
DC or like some tiny indie thing.
Yeah, exactly. So give us something. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Let's talk
I
about
didn't
something
talk
for
about
the
it.
because
I finished,
there's a lag.
and I want to talk about Chew because
The last 3 live streams you talked about Chew. Are you
Yeah,
done
I
with?
know.
Are you done with it
I
yet?
finished it.
Oh, finally! Jesus Christ!
But
Cole,
did any of
Cole
you guys
Logan
watch
says that
Sopranos?
you definitely sold him discs.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. That was the guy that I told you that I sold my watermelons to. But anyway,
Yeah.
so
That's so confusing to everyone else.
Comic book poster. Phone a Marvel friend. I love it. Like it's a lifeline. We have 3 lifelines, and one of them is phone a Marvel friend.
Have you seen Sopranos?
Yeah, that's good.
I don't hate Marvel. I
Me neither.
just
I have.
prefer DC, and there's way too much. If DC was like 4 books, I would read all kinds of Marvel.
Yeah.
But there's just
If it
way
was,
too
if
much.
DC was somehow just the Justice League and then each of the Justice League's individual issues, sure.
Sure.
But I
would be
get.
reading Spider-Man and Iron Man. And
I mean, I always get Avengers, Spider-Man, and X-Men. Those are my Marvel pull list. That's my standards. So I can talk about I can talk about
read a
them.
lot of Spider-Man.
I can talk about them.
get it. I get Champions, Hawkeye, Immortal
Hawkeye.
Hulk, maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, I can pull up my pull list right here.
Okay.
My Marvel books are Champions, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh shit! All right, wait. I gotta get my
Guardians,
credit card so I
Freefall,
can be the
Immortal.
3,000th pledge.
I also
Do it. Well, you can pledge it. PayPal.
2,999.
PayPal. Do it. It's PayPal.
Is it
No, I
PayPal?
also do Moon Knight,
There's PayPal.
but that's not active. Sam, I think
$60
I'm gonna spread the first trade of Immortal Hulk here.
No, it wants my card number.
I was
Oh wait.
no.
It might have it. It might have it saved.
Oh, there you go.
Have you-
I was 303rd back for it.
I was like, did you order it before I ordered it?
Yes, I did. I had already backed it before you even sent the
I gotta
link.
go find it. It's in my
Which,
card.
and that was the thing. I just saw it. I mean,
No, I got lucky. I got lucky
Get 30 feet
and
away from my car and it's gonna drop.
I got lucky and since I have just if you haven't noticed from the people on here, I'm at Todd and Reed and I have just started being active in Twitter. But I luckily saw it before. Oh shit. Nick's gone. It is a I feel like when there's only 2 of us, we should be Comic Taco.
Comic Taco.
Because we're a shell and ingredients, that's the best we can do. We can't be a big mix.
I know about that comic book poser. I'm part of the hashtag. Also, hashtag free Hawkeye. Let's get that print for that last one. I love that book, man.
Why is that a problem? That's
So free fall.
yeah, no, I know.
Randomly took the last issue and made it not print.
It's a digital. Okay. Do you guys not have a professional grade photo printer to be able to make your own comics?
No.
Is that not something most people have?
I mean, I get it, and I'm fine with it, but like...
That's weird. Just
So,
just kidding. That's really fucking. That's fucking stupid.
The guy that actually writes Hawkeye, Hawk Guy, went hard on Twitter about how
He should be. That's fucking crazy.
But it's like, man, I love that guy. It's this dude. That
So-
wrote this book.
If you have all of the singles, if you have,
Wrote this book.
oh my god, dude, that's so good.
He wrote this book.
Yep, I know he's amazing. So if you have all of the Hawkeye singles up until this point, you can't get the last one and it's all trades?
He even told me.
That's crazy.
I specifically asked.
That's crazy.
I said, I want to support you. Should I buy the digital or will this come out in trade? And his response was, I am reluctantly hopeful that it will come out in trade.
That's
and that was the
crazy.
thing. He was going off on Twitter. He was also responding to people, which is like also pretty tight. I mean, you're a pretty big dude at this point. What else is this?
Comic book poser. I am very much. Oh, Nick wants to come back in. He wants to leave us and then just come back in. Comic book poser. I was just being a devil's advocate. That's fucking Banana Town, Banana Pants, and I would fucking burn the shit down because if I got every single issue except for
Yeah, one.
The last one, and it only came out on digital or trades, I would fucking riot. That's fucking crazy. That's not okay.
Like,
That's shit.
The guys from like Lost in Comics, it's another like YouTube channel. They were like a whole thing about how they want to like let's start a fucking hashtag.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get.
No, you should, because that's crazy. That's not okay.
Because those guys are pretty cool. They're from San Antonio.
It's bullshit because I'm sorry. As soon as you're, it's
that's their YouTube.
It's one thing to only do something on digital and then release it in a trade. It's another thing to only do something on floppies and not do a trade. It's another thing to only do something on a trade and not do anything else. To release something all the way through floppies, not do the last one, and then release it on trade is fucked. And it is basically saying, like, fuck you, thank you for supporting this all the way through, but you can go fuck yourself and spend $15 more on this.
And that's the thing. They might not even release it in trade.
And
There's confetti and everything.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And that's been my, like, hot book. Like, since the first time we sat down, I just, like, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Freefall.
Okay.
This is dope as fuck.
I'm aware. I do want to say, there was a point in time, Burritoites, that you are not aware of, where they were really talking about Hawkeye, and I was really fucking excited because they were just like, Hawkeye's so good, Hawkeye's amazing, and like it's so good, you have to read this shit. It's so fucking good, you wouldn't even believe. And I'm just like, oh my god, I remember the last time Hawkeye was amazing, and it was the best fucking thing. I'm so fucking in. I was so excited, and I was like, I finally caught up with everything because I was behind on a lot of my reading because I got a job that really like took away from a lot of my like focus. And then I'm like, okay, cool, all right, hit me with the link, let me know, give me this Hawkeye because I'm so excited. And they were like,
you waited like 2 weeks.
I did, because I was trying to catch up on shit. And then they were like, all right, here we go, I'm ready, I'm caught up, give me that Hawkeye recommendation now.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Actions Hawkeye run.
To be fair, every time I talked about it, I said, man, this Fractions run of Hawkeye is fan.
He didn't know which run it was. He already read it.
I was so sad.
Did you pull it? Do you have the singles?
I have everything for it. I have the singles, and I have the singles, and I have the trade. I'd get the whole book if it was a thing. It would be something I have.
That's an omnibus I would want.
Yeah, that's fine, but I was fucking devastated. I was so fucking excited for another fucking Hawkeye run. And then like they were like, oh, it's the Fractions run of Hawkeye. Look it up, and I'm like, God damn you motherfuckers. I read that like 3 years ago, and it's one of the best comics I've ever read, which is why I was so fucking excited. Oh my god. Honestly, yes, I did. I have fucking read that, and it's the Fraction runs it better.
The Fraction run is far superior to Lemire's.
I know, that's what I just said.
I didn't know what you said. I
Yeah.
heard it.
No, the Fractions run is the best Hawkeye run I've ever read, and you guys got so excited. I'm like, maybe he's doing it again.
It's top 10. It's top 10 for me. I saw.
It's so good.
I saw an omnibus, and I almost bought it the other day. I was real close, and I might buy it. That might be one of the things I buy.
I have one omnibus that's hardcover.
All right, there it is. It's official. I have just now backed my first ever Kickstarter.
Woo! Cosmic Detective! Thank God you made it exist, even though it existed like 2 weeks ago because we didn't need you.
There's 2,999 backers and me.
This is the only omnibus.
I'm 303, bitch.
That's a good omnibus to have.
Yeah, it is.
I did do the $60 one too. I went for the whole shebang.
Oh man, Which was funny because you were complaining.
I just want a
about
better
price.
package. I just want a better package than Cole.
I just want Prince. Well, it's technically better than me and Todd.
Because
For what?
now-
What am,
now
how
Cole-
is he
now
better than
actually-
me? Because I disagree. What?
Now,
say you
now
only got
Cole's
playing
gonna be
cards?
like, I'm gonna get that one too.
What?
He's getting the playing cards and the Prince.
Oh, I might upgrade to that, but right now I'm getting the cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
currently is what I was
that's
saying.
what you were getting the cards, and you were getting the print, and
print.
I was getting nothing. And I was like, you know what? I'm just.
Well,
gonna
you were
jump
like,
on all
oh,
of
it
it."
seems like that's a little too pricey. And
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna I'm gonna get both. I'm gonna get both of those, and then on a different account, I'm gonna back just the digital copy. What?
Is the digital copy not in the $60 one?
I don't know. If it's not, I wouldn't be surprised because you know how much my life would be easier if the goddamn physicals came with digital copies? Fucking
I
hell.
love it. I love it.
Kickstarter
man.
usually does it. The only
Who?
thing is it's like
Hold up,
a
hold up.
weird subpage.
Hold up. Comic Book Poser is doing one of my favorite things. I'm gonna take out everyone. 1 second. In the year 3000. In the year 3000. Oh my god. Holy shit. I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but that's one of my fucking favorite things in the world. I remember
In the year 3000.
in the year
I don't like-
3000. It's Conan.
Balance?
It's Conan. It's Conan.
Is it count?
Because before year 2000, he said,
right?
in the year
There's no Conan
2000. In the year
Yeah.
2000.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
Conan all the way.
I know.
I will murder you.
Todd, for the second time today, you are right.
2 times. 2 times.
Conan the Barbarian?
It's a new record.
That's 2 more than there's ever been. In the year 3000.
I don't like that.
In the year 3000.
he keeps cutting out.
Yeah, because it's too high. Only my dogs are freaking out. They're the only ones that can hear it. Nick is the Burrito Supreme. I disagree. I could boot him.
That's true. But then I can just spread a whole bunch of nastiness on Twitter.
You know I don't care about that, right?
Like at Todd is
Impotent.
tyrant. He's a tyrant.
Or that. One is true, one's not.
You decide.
Yeah,
Choose your own
you get to choose and let me know how it goes.
Are there any it's a poll.
You get to choose which poll you.
And at the end of the poll,
Oh my god, a choose your own adventure comic book where you have to pull A, B, or C and you follow it?
cool.
That would be
cool.
so cool.
I feel like
Oh my
like,
God.
that would die out. Like if you chose the wrong one,
Yeah.
your thing would be canceled. Your stream. would
Yeah,
be
no, you're
canceled
done.
until there is like a master one. So you have to like.
You'd have to either wait for the omnibus. You have to wait for the omnibus to be able to do the actual choose your own
When
adventure.
the other ones are out, they'll do a reprint so that you can.
Well, no, you can reprint it, or like you pick
Yeah.
if you wanted to be like a diehard, like, all right, I'm picking
That's a
this
great
track. You could follow that one, not buy anything else, and then you have to wait. You have to wait for the omnibus to come out so you could follow other tracks.
That's a so much better idea than having.
Oh my
5
God.
variants to make people. buy
It
variants
is. That's
5
so
times.
good.
Just to. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh shit.
All right, so that's our idea. If you do that, we get money.
Immediate. Take that to YouTube corporate.
Yeah, we get money,
All
or at least.
Yay!
We get a lot free
Now that you guys are on live chat, you can see that Comic Poser. I'm his favorite again because I know Conan O'Brien references.
It's just been too long. He has a new show now, doesn't he?
I don't know. It doesn't really
I
matter.
think he has a new show.
That's the Tom. This is the Tom Haverford.
We doing apps and zerts?
Oh, hey,
Chicken chicken farm farm?
and Forks are Food rakes. Tom Haverfords don't grow on trees, but if they did, I'd call them Tommy trees.
Have a great night, Sam.
Night, guys.
Thanks for wrapping yourself up.
Yeah, thanks for wrapping up with us.
Thanks for getting wrapped. Thanks for rapping.
Thanks for
being a rapper.
Thanks for being an ingredient in the wrapping of Comic Burrito.
Thanks for rapping your comics.
Thanks for double wrapping yourself.
Thanks for. Don't be a fool. Wrap your burrito.
Yes, I think we might have stumbled onto the thing.
Since we're just randomly.
I just got the last $85 on curse words. You Comic Burrito? What up? I got that I just got that too. Nice.
Well, which one did you get? Because that's only a one-e.
Yeah, that's a 1E.
Like, it's just one of the two dudes, right?
Yes.
Well,
All right, Night Cane Paul. Thank you for staying with us. We are at 2 hours and 29 minutes. We're about to go 2.5, so I think this is a good time. Sam's leaving, Kane's leaving. I think it's good time to say goodnight. So, thank you for sticking with us. I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
I'm Nick.
And this has been a Comic Burrito, a podcast, a live stream. Thank you for joining us. In the comments that can continue, let us know what we should read next week because we never really got follow up on that. But I would love to have an assignment to read.
Join our Discord and yell at us there.
Yes, any of these ways, let us know what we should be reading for next week because I would love to have something more focused because we're listless. Yeah.
I have my general reads, but I don't have any this is what I'm checking out right this week.
Exactly. So,
this day.
Thank you all. Comic Book Poser, check the fucking Discord. Thank you. And have a good night. Thank you, guys.
3, 2,
I got the
1,
$95 curse words.
That's the last fucking thing on this.